What was that drop? Here, I think I need to make the brightness a little bit lower so the phone doesn't overheat. All right. Awesome, guys. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank you for everyone who's going to be joining and watching the stream. Pretty big announcement. I'm very excited. I ordered my outfit today for the first ever Comic-Con I'm ever going to go, or anime convention, whichever comes first. Okay? It's going to take about 2-3 weeks in the mail. As soon as I ordered it, the company I got it from, they actually emailed me and texted me. They said, "Hey, this is like a custom outfit." So they needed to get like my height, my weight, my chest size, my waist size, my hips. So I thought it was pretty neat because I went off their like scale of like how a certain person weighs and heights, because they have like a scale of like extra small all the way to extra large. So, hello, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome, Argument. How are you doing? Dang, one flower for a flower. Thank you, Pedro. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Happy Tuesday. If you have some tacos for your Taco Tuesday, make sure you go exercise a little bit. Just burn off some extra calories. So I'm very excited today. I was even very surprised, like I said, from the company that they messaged me. They wanted to be a very tailored, which is very cool. So that means it's gonna look hopefully better in real life. Okay, obviously I'm gonna stream in it, and a couple of y'all gave me some ideas. At least my personal friends, that they said I should wear the outfit to a gym just to aura farm and to like get some like new subscribers, new viewers, like a pretty cool stream. I want to hear y'all's opinion. Like, should I go dressed up as Gogeta and go to a gym and do that? Type of 1 in the chat if you think that's a good idea. Tap a 2 if it's a hell nah. Okay. Also, lean bulk results. They're going pretty good. Abs are getting better. Today was like a ab day. Shoulders, getting wider. So I'm making sure I hit my protein goals, my calorie goals every day. I still need to be between 900. After I get done streaming, I got to eat my final meal. So, but I'm excited to talk to y'all. Hopefully, y'all had a fantastic day. The people in the chat, please make sure y'all like already if you haven't liked the stream already, so we can get it pushed out to more people, right? And tell me how y'all's day was, okay? And what does it mean, flower for another flower? I have no idea what that means. I know on TikTok, like, you could donate flowers, but on YouTube, I'm not very educated on that, okay? Hey, how you doing, Riff Yusuka? Or, man, how do you pronounce your name? That's a really long name. Riff Sucka. Okay. But anyways, those of y'all who just missed my question, I need y'all help. I need y'all to vote whether, like, when my outfit comes in, should I go to the gym and like tell people what I'm about the channel, stuff like that, or should I just hell no? Okay. Welcome. Hello. What's up, Jose Mario Panchillo? Cool. Nice. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. I'm having a very, very good day. Very exciting news. So this is I was pretty hyped. It was, like I said, very exciting when they messaged me too about it. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Mario? What do you want to be called, Mario Pacheco or not? I'm doing great. I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. Also, type a 1 in the chat if y'all had some tacos for Taco Tuesday. If you did, make sure you do some vacuums, to get your waist a little bit smaller. Okay. How did you exercise your stomach? Oh, good question. We'll talk about that. All right. So, I am on a new training regime. Okay, but before I'll tell you, like, if you subscribe to my channel and literally go to Anime Abs, I have plenty of ab workouts. Okay. However, my new training exercise is specific. Okay, I'm trying to build my upper body, shoulders, lats wider, and keep my stomach small and what's the word? Tone. Okay, so I'm not doing any rotational exercise. So I'm not going to be building my obliques. Okay, to answer your question, what I'm doing currently now, it's like 4 or 5 sets of vacuums. I already told y'all that before. It's like where you exhale and suck in your stomach 4 or 5 times, hold it for like 10-20 seconds. Today was a core day. So today core, I had vacuums. Then I had line bench raises. That's where you lay on the bench and then you lift your feet up. My core is a bit more advanced than other people. So I did dragon flags. And then when I got tired of doing dragon flags, I did the regular lower leg lifts. And then you do reverse crunches, okay? So reverse crunches are going to be like the ones for like your lower abs right here. So mine are starting to get more defined there. Okay. Uh, one. All right. Thank you, Yum Yum. Appreciate you. Mexico, Greg's physique. Oh, awesome. I have a lot of friends from Rosarito. And most of my friends who are from Mexico, they always talk about Hong Kong. It's hilarious, dude. I thought Hong Kong was in China, but no, Mexico is like a whole different Hong Kong. It's hilarious. Very, very funny. Okay. Well, I guess since y'all voted, I am going to go as soon as the outfit comes in. So thank you all guys for voting. Everybody here, please make sure you like the stream. If you did subscribe already, and you learned something new, subscribe, drop in the chat, you subscribe, Kazoe push-ups for every new subscriber. Okay. Please share secrets of high traps. They look cool. Oh, you mean like traps? All right, good question. I'll tell y'all, this is actually something not many people talk about. So, for my trap exercises, I actually did leaning forward push-ups, right? Okay, so well, I would do leaning forward push-ups this way. Okay, so this is kind of unconventional. I'll be real with y'all. Okay, so for my traps, when I did leaning forward push-ups, right? You get in the push-up position, you kind of lean forward, right? And then you have your shoulders up. So when you do push-up, right, you see your traps right there. You see right there, they activate. So when you lean forward, this is why I'm a big fan of leaning forward push-ups, right? You have your elbows in. When you have your elbows in, you lean forward a little bit, right? When you lean forward, activates your shoulders, your triceps, and a bit of traps. So when you go down, actually this works with stabilizers. That's one way. I was doing leaning forward push-ups to activate traps. Okay. The second thing is I told y'all before in some other streams I told y'all before is to build my trap muscles. I did what I kind of made up. It was called shoulder shrug farmer walks. What that means is you get like two heavy dumbbells or whatever, or something heavy at the house, right? And then you shrug, right? And then you have your shoulders basically, you look up, have your shoulders touch your ears. Basically, that's how I do. And then you walk. You walk until you cannot walk anymore, until your shoulders basically down. And that's your one set. So the trick is on these, like you grab some heavy, you look up at the ceiling, then you put your shoulders, basically make your shoulders touch your ears, and then you hold it and then you walk. Okay? You walk until you cannot keep your shoulders up. That's a lot more stimulation, I think, than just doing regular shrugs, in my opinion, but everybody's different. Okay? What's your height? I'm 5'4", brother. Do you have any special diet? No, not really. Well, right now I'm just eating clean, like chicken, rice, eggs, things like that. Okay, welcome everybody. By the way, please everybody here, please like the stream. Please like it. I want everybody to like it so we can get pushed out more people. I don't mind answering questions, but yeah, that's the thing. I'm building my physique to be better for the very first anime commission I'm going to be doing. I'm very excited for it. Okay, I got two coming up in my state. There's one's called South Carolina Anime Fest. And then there's a big one. It's called Soda City Comic Con. Okay, I've never been to any anime convention, but I'm getting ready so that way when I get my outfit, I'll look like a real life Saiyan, like I should. Okay, dude, you're a dice. Give me some advice. I never worked out. I'm 33. How do I begin? Junebug, cool. So I'm 35, my friend. So I'm right there with you. Okay, I'll tell you all the story I already usually tell once a stream. When I was like 32, 31. Okay, and I got a nasty car accident. That's where I got my scar from. And I couldn't work out for 3 years. Okay. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I was 30. I was 30 years old after my car accident. So then after my car accident, boom, I couldn't work out for 3 years. Okay, I lost all my muscle mass. I got it back relatively quickly with just doing three very important things. One is you got to be consistent. You got to work out 4 or 5 times a week. Two, you have to eat clean. And one thing I realized, when you eat clean, you feel better. Because I used to eat like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a perfect person. I'm nowhere near. I'd be lying to y'all if I say, hey, I had the best diet for 30 years of my life. No, dude. Especially when I was younger and I was like addicted to soda, things like that. Okay. Even in the Marine Corps, I drank every single week, literally. Sometimes multiple times a week. So I didn't have the best diet growing up. I changed all that later. But so being consistent, working out, clean diet, which is very easy: eggs, fish, tuna, steak, chicken, rice, things like that, Chipotle burritos. Okay. To answer your question, June, if you want to learn how to start, please subscribe. Specifically for people, okay, you can build an amazing physique at home. You don't need a gym membership. Okay. I did it mostly from home calisthenic workouts that I learned from the Marine Corps. When I was in the Marine Corps, we learned most of the stuff for calisthenic, like push-ups, squats, things like that. On my playlist, I have a Never Gymless series, so you can start from day 1 to 32, and then rinse and repeat. So you just do those, you'll get the physique you want, but you have to have high protein. Biggest thing, high protein will keep your fat burning. It'll make you look good. It'll keep you full, so you're not. I mean, who here in the chat has ever eaten something and you feel starving an hour later? Put type one if that's ever happened to you. That's happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. I've eaten before. I'm like, dude, I'm starving again. That's like I didn't even eat. Okay, cool. Thank you, Cleveland. How are you? Are you a coach? I'm a life coach right now. Brazil. Oh, awesome, cool. Prazer. I actually so Gustavo, please answer me this question. I had some friends from Brazil. They're not communicating with me right now. They're a bit busy. Uh, what are some good foods from Brazil? Actually, I love Brazilian Portuguese, the badass Brazilian songs. You know, you probably know like that song where it's like que é essa menina de vermelho passou de bato do mundo. You know that song, so it's pretty cool. I'm 6'2" and I'm ripped, 5'4" and bad all, bro. Dude, I can't control my height. You know, if y'all know how to hype max, please tell me. I'll love to learn. Okay, cool. What's the story behind the scar on your head? Oh, I was in a bad car accident, brother. Here from Barbados. Good advice last time. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew, I'll let for y'all to answer. Like, I was in a bad car accident. Like I said, uh, please don't be like me. I was dumb behind the wheel. I was driving angry. It was raining very bad. Where it was almost flooding on the roads. I was going 80, almost 90 on the speed limit, which I shouldn't have. And because I learned when the road is wet, it's not just water in the road. It's all the oil and stuff. All cars leave. Type one in the chat if you've never seen highways or roads ever cleaned. I never have. You know, I've seen street sweepers very little at night at like only one road, but I've never seen them clean any highways, any roads. So whenever it rains, your cars can hydroplane, which is what mine did. Mine hydroplaned out of control, spun around 3 times, hit a tree, and I got shot through the windshield. That's why I like broken ribs. I was on crutches for 8 months. I had a punctured lung. I couldn't work out for 3 years. Okay. Anyways, what's the best workout for your lower abs? I'm struggling to get those. Okay, so lower abs would be reverse crunches, right? Those are very good. It's basically where you lay down and you put your knees up and then slowly out. Okay. Another thing I like doing are V-ups. V-ups are here. I'll give you an example. Okay. Make sure you subscribe and tell me subscribe because I owe y'all push-ups if you subscribe. So for lower abs, right? These are my personal favorite. Uh, if you're new in your fitness journey, you aren't very strong in your core yet, you could do these without any weight. Eventually, you want to upgrade to like some kind of like 10 or 15 pound weight. So you basically lay down and then you do what's a V up. You touch up and go down slow. Okay. So you do like 15 of those 4 times. Those will get you lower abs very, very well. Okay, cool. What's your diet? I'm trying to gain weight. Okay, right now, Cleveland, I'm doing a lean bulk, right? So I'm also, well, it's kind of like a hybrid diet. It's called like a lean bulk hybrid. So it's basically, I'm sorry, it's like a lean bulk hybrid body recomp. So it's like a couple different things. So I'm trying to grow my bigger chest and upper body, right? While keeping my waist lower and tone. And I'm going to be building my lower abs too because I'm not trying to get a blocky waist. So before I did exercise, before I would do like a lot of Russian twists, right? Those do build your obliques. However, they also make your core like bigger. Okay, so I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm doing like a body recomp where I'm in a small surplus of like, because my maintenance is about 2,700 calories. I'm sorry, I'm like 26. And I'm getting like to 2,900 calories with like 190 grams of protein. Okay, so I'm just doing a lean bulk. Just like chicken, egg, steak, salmon, and rice. I eat a Chipotle burrito every day, so that's the easy 1,000 calories with double rice, double beans, double chicken. That's about 100 grams of protein. Okay, So that's kind of like cheating for me. So I can easily knock out 100 grams of protein. Okay. But cool. So everybody in the chat, please make sure you like the stream so it can get pushed out to more people so I can keep answering your questions. Okay. Lean bulk, I'm in bulk mode. Nice. Are you natural? Yeah, 100%. I've never taken any steroids or anything. I know I ever will. It's because honestly, it's all the scary stuff I've heard online, man. I don't know if y'all ever follow these two people. They're called like the Trend Twins. So the Trend Twins, I respect them a lot because they're pretty brutally honest about themselves. The Trend Twins said, like, hey, they did trend and lots of other stuff, and they regret it. And the reason they regret it was something I didn't ever think that would come out of their mouths. They said they regret it because they're in their 20s and they look like the mid 30s. I was like, oh wow, dude. I had no idea steroids had aging effects. Like, I know you may have emotional problems, you may have hormone, but I didn't know it can make you look 15 years older. I was like, oh shit, thank God I don't do steroids. Screw that. I'm already old. I don't want to look like I'm 50 because I'm 35. 35 plus 50, I look like I'm in my 50s, you know? I don't need to look like Master Roshi yet. So crazy. So I'll never do that. I was grateful for that knowledge because I was like, dude, it's good to learn. Okay. Just creatine or whey protein. So I don't even take creatine, man. I'll be honest. Every time I starting to do creatine, I get very lazy at it. It's just, for me, every time I take creatine, it tastes like shit. Like, I hate the way creatine tastes. And it's just me, and I try to mix it with other things. I just hate creatine. I usually get my creatine from steak. Yes, I know I'm supposed to start. I know it's great for muscles, especially muscle fullness. Yes, I know it's the most researched product out there on the planet. Okay, I just simply don't do it because I hate the way it tastes, personally. And that's the advice I tell everybody. For whatever physique y'all want, do something that you'll actually like doing. Because if you hate it, you're not gonna want to do it. You won't stay disciplined with it. Okay. Like if someone told me I have to drink creatine every day, I'm like, no, thank you. I'd rather do something else. Okay. Is talking about, no, we're talking about creatine. How to gain weight fast. So it's different. Make sure your question is correct. Are you trying to gain weight or gain mass? Because mass is this. Weight is on the scale. Okay. Facts. Was it a homemade burrito or from a Chipotle burrito? No, not homemade at all. So I'll even give you a life hack. I love Chipotle more than anybody on the planet, probably. If you get double rice and double beans and add spinach, that's already like 60 grams of protein. You don't have to pay for extra chicken you don't want, okay, or extra steak. That because double rice and double beans already double the protein. So that's with regular chicken, and spinach, your protein is already going to be like 60 grams in that burrito. Now, if you want to make it 100 grams, then you pay for extra chicken. But if you want to get like 60 grams of protein in a normal price burrito for Chipotle, just get double rice and double beans. You don't get charged for it, stuff like that. Okay. Do you think protein shakes are dirty? I think the mass gainer ones, yeah. I think mass gainer was just like a lot of fake funk. And I tried to take mass gainer before. Dude, it didn't work out for me at all, bro. It was very expensive. Felt like I threw money away. And I was very consistent, very strategic. It didn't work for me at all, dude. I just gained a punch. Like, I didn't get bigger muscles. So that's personally. Other people might have better effects, but good night, brother. All right, Bruno. Hope you have a good night. What is your weight? Right now, I'm like 146. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Your body fantastic. Thank you, man. Everybody here, please like and subscribe. And if you did subscribe, all y'all push-ups. Okay. Let me get my drink real quick. This is probably the most unhealthy thing I drink is this little energy drink. Okay. That's my guy. Cool, brother. Awesome. Let me see. Do you ever do ab rollouts with gym rings? Oh, so you mean you mean the exercise where like your rings are like this and you like go all the way out? And I've done those long time ago, not recent. Okay. Because the gym I go to, because they have a pool and a red light room, they used to have rings. Dude, it was stupid. They took the rings away. I was like, wow. So they have like a TRX with straps. But honestly, I like the ab wheel. The ab wheel is way more. But if your core isn't very strong in condition, the ab wheel can make you sore for like 2-3 days, bro. It blasts your core on a whole nother level. So just be careful with ab wheel. It's very crazy. But I remember I used to do with the rings. It's a core blaster. But I learned from a long time ago, like if you work out abs once, it shouldn't be sore. It shouldn't be so much of a shock where you can't even work them out or breathe for next 3 4 days, because that means you overloaded them. It's like if you worked out legs, but you can't walk for 3 4 days. Yes, you're gonna feel sore no matter what kind of leg day, but you gotta be functional. You can't be like, oh, dude, I can't even get out of bed because I'm too sore, and you can't have too much of a shock to your nervous system. So, uh, just be careful with your abs if you do work them out. You can work them out every day, but you don't want to hurt them to the point where you can't even. It hurts to breathe. You got to take care of yourself. Thank you. I appreciate that, Volsker. Hope you're having a good day. Do you burpees? Dude, I love burpees. Burpees used to be my go-to. Before my car accident, I was like a burpee master, man. Because we did a lot of burpees at fight training when I did MMA and stuff. Like, like our coach would be like, we're shadow boxing, right? And then he would like sprawl. When we're supposed to sprawl, you would do a burpee. We're not supposed to just get back up. So he, I haven't done burpees recently in a long time, because of my shoulder. Because in December I slipped and fell, dude. It was terrible. We had ice on the ledge of my outdoor, and I walked out and literally I was home alone and popped and fell on my shoulder. So I can't drop all the way down. I could do exploding push-ups and handstand push-ups, but I can't like just drop down and do a burpee like I normally would, because sometimes it pops and I just don't want to re-injure myself. I want it to be healed 100% first. Okay. Okay, cool. My device is on low brightness and your lighting made it look like you had no eyes, like a skeleton. Really? That's funny, man. No, I'm not like a skeleton. You thinking I'm Skeletor? I'm He-Man, baby. What you talking about? The shortest He-Man on the planet. Okay, guys. Now that I'm in here, I need y'all to help me take a vote. Okay, cool. So I told you already last stream, I was ordering my Gogeta outfit. Today I ordered it. I'm very excited about it. Should be here in 2 3 weeks. Those of y'all who didn't know, the company actually emailed me and texted me. They said that they needed exact measurements for like my chest, my waist, my hips, and my weight. So they said it's like completely custom. So hopefully it's gonna look good. Okay. What I need y'all's help, chat. I need y'all to vote. Because the next thing I gotta buy is either Super Saiyan Gold hair or Super Saiyan Blue hair. So I need y'all to like help me vote on this, okay? Because last stream I asked, there wasn't enough people. There's only like 4 or 5 people vote. Okay, so type a 1 in the chat if I'm gonna get Super Saiyan Gold hair, or type a 2 in the chat if I need Super Saiyan Blue hair. I need y'all to vote for me right now, please. This is a decision I'm gonna help y'all do. Me, I'm okay with either way, because in the Broly movie, he had both. Okay, so I need y'all to help me vote. All right, cool. I feel like the gold hair is more iconic. Okay, cool. What is your split? Nate, I'll tell you that in a second. Flex your double biceps. All right. I got no biceps, baby. These are small. Look at these. Okay. One, 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 one. Okay. Gold. I love the gold hair too, man. It is more iconic. Okay. Maybe I should get some green contacts too. And by the way, I'm going to take y'all with me. All right. So I'm preparing very strategic for my first anime convention. Okay, I already got a cameraman set up, so he's gonna be following me on the. It's gonna be a live stream. I'll give you all the dates on it and everything. I'm gonna give you all full disclosure, the times. It's gonna be like an all day thing. I'm gonna have to purchase like some battery packs to make sure the phone doesn't die. I'm gonna have to buy some wired cables to make sure like. And who here is educated on Wi-Fi? Because I think I might have to buy like a black Wi-Fi box so I can have Wi-Fi during the stream so it could be more clear. I don't want it to be laggy. Like, I'm being serious. If I were y'all's shoes, I want it to be clear and fun. Okay. Is running good for abs? Yes, running is good, but certain type of running you have to do is called lit, low intensity training. So if you have to jog at a conversation pace, basically when you're running, the person next to you could talk to him at a conversation pace. That keeps your heart rate from 145 to 125 beats per minute. That'll help you melt fat because that's when your fat burning zone. All right, cool. Sprints or zone 3. So both are great. I've never heard of a bad thing about sprints. Okay, even especially when when I did soccer and even wrestling, even in the Marine Corps, sprints are great for explosion, for power, for athleticism, for what's the other word? It's not velocity. Agility. Sprints are great for agility. So yes, sprints are amazing. Okay. Flex your squat. Which you mean like? Is that what you mean? Okay. Cool. How often do you run? So I usually run after every workout. Oh, Navy, I know you asked me for my split. So I'll be honest. Before I used to do the bro split, but now I'm on a whole different training regime. Uh, so tomorrow is supposed to be um, shoulders and let me see real quick. Shoulders and back. Okay. Then the neck and then a little bit of legs. And then the next, I have to look at my thing because I'm on a new training regime. So it's gonna have like handstands. It's gonna have exploding push-ups. It's gonna have like jump rope. So I'll write it down. But my new training regime is completely different. Yesterday was chest and shoulders. It's like combining compound movements. And then I also have like back and shoulders too, uh, along with abs like every day you're doing the core workout and jump rope too. So my training regime is way different than before. Now it's more different to try to get like bigger upper body because I'm doing a lean bulk. And so it's like chest and shoulders. Then the next day is going to be back and like triceps or arms. And then the next day is gonna be like legs or something like that. Then the next day, and then you do core every day. So it's real different. I'd have to write it down because I have it written on my page because it's a different training regime I've never done before. I just learned a correct shrug. Cool. Reggie, can you see my messages or am I tripping? Can you guys see? Yeah, sorry. Reggie, damn, bro, looking massive. Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate it. I'm on a new training program, man. My new training program is pretty fun. Okay, it's a lean bulk. I'm preparing for the anime commission, guys. I'm gonna take y'all with me. How you been? Long time no see. I hope you've been good. Thank you. I try to have a good personality, Jr. Thank you for your service. Absolutely, man. Navy, dude, if you're a Navy SEAL, hats off to you, bro. I try to make it in Special Forces, but I didn't get selected, man. But Navy SEALs are beasts. Because my buddies who are in MARSOC, they said it's really cool because like when you become part of Special Forces, you're under the SOCOM umbrella. So then all the Special Forces school become open to you. You could go like advanced dive school, advanced sniper school. You get like advanced demolition school, like all those SOCOM schools are available to you. And it's like, trust me, I did a lot of research because when I was in the Marine Corps, stuff I wanted to do. But it's so cool. So if you're a Navy SEAL, hats off to you, man. You're a beast, bro. Okay, cool. Hey, what do you do on a cheat day? What do you mean what I do? Like what I cheat on? It depends on what I want to cheat. Like maybe a little ice cream. I like to have pizza with my mom sometimes. I'm a sucker for popcorn, bro. Like I'll go watch a bad movie just to eat popcorn, bro. Like straight up. So, do you mean like what do you do after cheat day? Because what do? You don't punish yourself. If you cheated on a cheat day, it's okay. Happened. You recover. You reset. You get back to it. All right. Okay. Pizza's number one and burger and fries for me. He fishes in the peanut butter. That's funny. That's funny, man. Hey, okay. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Soda. Hey, how you doing, Luis? Hope you're doing good. Water fasting. So I've never done a water fast. This is a very good question. My ex-girlfriend, she's done one before. I personally haven't, but I heard and did I thought I heard something. I heard that water fast is really good. Apparently, Joe Rogan did it. Dana White did it, and a couple other people too. Apparently, there's like a 48-hour water fast, a 72-hour water fast. I personally never have done it before, so I can't give you advice. But from all the online research, so fasting is supposed to be good for you, anyways. There's different kind of fasts. I personally don't fast. I used to in the past, but it was unintentional. It was because when I worked in my dealership job, we just didn't have time to eat. So I was just like literally like just working because we didn't have time. Okay. I think someone's trying to break in. You're funny, man. Fasting sends me off rails and doesn't feel good for me. Well, you should do what works for you, man. Like that's what I was talking about earlier. Do stuff that works for y'all, okay, and stuff you like doing. Like me, I hate taking creatine, man. It tastes like crap to me. It's just like every time I drink it, I'm like, brother, it's disgusting. If y'all know some good creatine, man, Please give me some recommendations. Maybe if I find like a good one, y'all in the chat, you could recommend to me. Because the ones I've tried 2, 3 different ones, they all taste garbage, bro. Like alcohol tastes better than creatine to me. I'm being straight up. I like vodka better than creatine. Okay, creatine gave him the ick. Yeah, brother, do freestyle wrestling. Oh, so in my high school, we didn't have freestyle. We had folk style. And that because it was like a very new high school, we didn't like have the authorization to do different kind of freestyle. But all of us on the wrestling team, we would look up like videos of people doing Greco-Roman wrestling because that's where you get points for slams. It looked badass in the tournaments, dude. It looked so sweet, pretty dope. Okay, intermittent fasting is legit. When you see the flowing, eating perfectly, eating shit, then fasting doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I would. I mean, even if you fast, you should still eat clean. I would agree with you, 100%. All right, let's see what y'all putting. Okay, let's see. You taking Georgia down for $100? I don't watch sports really anymore, man. Like I was never really a big sports guy. Reason why? Because I sucked at it. Like I liked MMA. So good question. What you're talking about? I used to watch a lot of WC. It was like the lower weights of the UFC till UFC bottom out. That's where they had like Jose Aldo, Uriah Faber, Dominic Cruz, I think, was in there too. So WC was like one of my favorite sports to watch because I was really big into fighting at the time. But other sports I didn't really watch, man. You know. Answer my comment. Okay, Rafael, let's see what you put. Rafael, yesterday I did 52.5 miles. Today, incline challenge, 63 feet of incline and 12 and a half. That's not a question, that's a statement. You ran 52 miles, but an incline challenge. I don't know. Is that biking or cycling? You got to give a little more context. Okay. Okay. Today was a 52 mile today, 63 elevation challenge and 12 and a half. That's still not a question, Rafael. You got to, okay. With uncle. Yes. The dude does Addy by the gram. No, not at all, juice. I don't need Adderall. I just have little Monster Rehab. That's about it. That's like the most unhealthy thing I drink. I like the rehabs because they have potassium in it, and it gives me a little bit of energy. With income. Okay. Incline. Dude, you're trying to type me things, but it's not making sense. Okay. I guarantee with income meant with incline or something like that. Right? So take your time, spell out the words so your question is clear so I can read it. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you're going to say, Raphael. You might be a Ninja Turtle. I don't know. And your comments are none questions. Okay. You just put yesterday I did 52.5 miles. Today incline challenge was 63 feet of incline and 12 and a half. Okay. There's a great context, but there's no question. There's nothing to go off that. It's like me saying, hey, it rained outside. Okay. The Addy is taking him to rehab. Yeah, Monster Rehab. I bought a yogurt can for $3.3 and 60 gram protein. That's a steal with the Indian economy. I finished 2.3 and I was not hungry. Gee. Well, this great. Yeah, yogurt is great. Yeah, yogurt is a great protein source, especially low fat. So nice. Where'd you buy that at, man? Was it like at an Aldi store or something like that? Oh, you were in India? Is that what you mean by Indian economy? Okay. Cowboy baby, how you been, bro? I'm doing fantastic, Cowboy. Hope you've been good. Uh, you missed. I don't know if you just joined the stream. Oh, Indian store. Okay, Buzz Aldridge haircut. Who's that? Buzz Aldridge. I'm in India. All right, cool, man. Nice. But Cowboy, yeah, I've been great, man. I don't know if you missed the earlier stream. Today I was telling all my streamers and subscribers I ordered my Gogeta outfits. Was pretty excited for it. Should be here like 3 weeks. Okay. Everybody here, please also like the stream. So that way we can get more people in here. Where are you from? I'm originally from Russia, but I live now in South Carolina. And I don't think I have, if nobody subscribed so far. Because none of y'all in the comments put they all subscribed. Because if you did, I'd owe you push-ups, okay? If y'all did subscribe, make sure you tell me. Because YouTube does not notify me whenever. Not till like the end. And I gotta put my phone on the charger. Okay. Привет. Привет, как дела? Awesome. tell you what. But yeah, how's y'all's Tuesday going? Did y'all do anything fun or exciting? I'm just putting this to charge real quick. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, that's the big announcement I had, guys. I had my ordered my first ever anime costume, so hopefully we'll be here in like 3 weeks. Okay. The apartment is depressing. Not a single decoration, just a wooden chair. This isn't an apartment. This is like an upstairs living room area. You know, it's actually like my mom's place. So no, this isn't my place. This is my mom's. I'm over here visiting her today. Okay. Yo, but I'm on other streams. Y'all seen like my place where I have like a fire pit, things like that. Okay. Bro, but I started fasting. Usually I eat about 2.6K rice a day, and I'm hyper metabolic. Okay. What part of Russia? So it was like in 1990 it was like Soviet Union, but in 1991 it was like Belarus. So it was like called Belarus. I think that's where Gary V from, actually. So yeah, Belarus was right there. You should do them one arm style, like broccoli from Naruto. Wait, do what, cowboy? Do what one arm style? Oh, you mean like this? you mean when I go to an anime convention, I start like challenging people like, who was it that UFC fighter, right? But Gogeta doesn't do that though. Gogeta, I don't know what Gogeta does every day. Actually, I've seen in the games. In the games, he's like y'all seen in the Sparkling Zero game, he like does that move, or like the one where he's like holding up the Soul Sphere. I think it's called Soul Sphere, something like that. Andrei Aronsky is from Belarus. Okay, cool. Say, hey, how you doing, Billy? He's over there visiting her at 3. Ha! That's funny. Well, over here it's not 3 a.m. It's 1 a.m. I was with her earlier. Okay, how many push-ups is the perfect number to enter hypertrophy? I need her different numbers, 15, 17. Oh, okay, good question. So it's not the amount of push-ups, it's the time under tension. So very easy question. Your push-ups have to be about 45 seconds total of your set. So even if you did 10 or 12 push-ups, if you do I would say maybe 12 to 15. And here's the reason why. Because if you do a push up with a 3 second negative, because your push up set should take at least 45 seconds, right? So if you do like a push up, you start off 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, right? You do slow negative and then explode up. That's a 4 second push up. Okay. So you'll have to do at least 10 of those to hit 40 seconds. So that's why I think to answer your question, to answer your hypertrophy is about 12 to 15. Uh, but you have to do at least a 3 second negative with a pause. So like 1, 2, 3, pause, 1. Okay, so that's going to be a 4 second push up times 10. That's 40 seconds. Hypertrophy is about 45 seconds. Okay, now easy thing. Remember I talked to y'all about this earlier. Supersets. So if you do another push up exercise, even if you cranked out a little bit more, as long as you do another push up exercise, you continue the time during hypertrophy. So 2 chest workouts put together, you hit it up shoulders, arms, triceps, you'll be in hypertrophy. That's why I'm really big on supersetting. Okay. Also, because my friends Special Forces told me they superset everything. Why? And that's what helped me blow up. Okay. Prison style. Yes, exactly. Prison style workouts are phenomenal. I've seen those videos. Dude, they're like, those are very, very challenging, very effective, man. Because yeah, people in prison, they don't have a gym membership. People in prison come out jacked. People in prison don't have steroids. They just freaking work. They work out so they don't die. They got to get big and buff, so they can fight off other people. Hypertrophy. No, hypo. I don't even know what you say. Now he has the highest education in his family. This guy, ultimate in life was to graduate high school. Not really. I did college too, brother. He plays a high school student on how to use a vending machine. This guy is a model for high school commercials. Okay, Reggie, now you finally made at least a funny troll joke. The other ones weren't that it. You're going to have to step up your troll game, my friend. If you're going to make a troll joke, at least make it funny, something you would laugh at yourself. If it's not something that you're not going to laugh, you're just like, ha ha, don't put it in the chat because it's probably ha ha funny. We need to be peak funny jokes. Like yesterday, someone was like, "Hey, that little trampoline is perfect for your little ass." That was hilarious. That made me bust out laughing. That was something. That was a peak troll joke, which I loved. So if you're gonna give troll jokes, they better be funny. Otherwise, I'm gonna mute you because don't spam the chat with not funny jokes because that's just boring. Nobody likes to read not funny comedy. Thank you, thank you. Try harder, okay? Take your time, think. Bro, do handstand. All right, Lily, I can't, but you better subscribe. Make sure I don't do little handstands. Only because I like doing handstands. Handstands are pretty fun. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, let's see. Let's see, a little bit better, a little bit more balance. All right, let's go. Let's see. So one, oh shit. All right, let's go back again. All right. What? They're okay. I think I was actually too far away on the stance. My bad, guys. Y'all didn't probably even see that. I need to go. That was terrible. My fault. I'm over here, and y'all can barely see it. So, my fault. That was my fault. Okay. All right. This is what I was trying to do. A little tired. But my shoulders on the sore as yesterday. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Is it okay to be soft and improving, not to be hating? Well, I don't know what you mean by soft. Excuse me. Soft can mean a lot of things. Soft can mean you're a soft guy. You're a nice guy, like teddy bear soft. Excuse me. Excuse me, my fault. Soft can mean like your muscles are soft. They're not like dense. So you got to be a little more context on that. Okay. Maintaining is hard. For real, yeah. Bro, I've been following you from day one. I know, Reggie. Remember the 3 front teeth. Okay. Soft bodied. Please read the comment correctly. Okay. It's okay to be soft and improving, not okay to be hating. Wait a minute. People are soft bodied. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to read them as they come in, but they're like the comments, they go like to the very bottom. So I have to like read them one by line and scroll up. So like I don't really scroll up and read down. Okay. All right. Esophagus burps. Soft bodied. Okay, bro. Maintaining is hard for real. Okay, let me see. That looks hard as hell to do. No, not really. You can just practice, man. Handstands is just mostly balance, and that's about it. You just gotta practice. That's about it. They're fun. They're fun. Now like my new workout regime, is a lot of handstand push-ups. Like tomorrow my workout is 15 to 20 handstand push-ups. Right after that, I do 10 to 15 exploding push-ups. Right after that, I have to jump rope fast for like 30 seconds to a minute, right? Where you like, do quick. And then that's one set. And then I rest like 45 seconds. And then I do that like 4 times. That's the first one. Just so like 10 to 15 handstand push-ups, 10 to 15 exploding push-ups, and then like jump rope. So that's going to be like a chest shoulder blaster. And then you move on to like the next exercise, which is like pull-ups with like slow pull-ups, supersetting that with pike push-ups. So it's like a shoulder chest day and some core work afterwards. So yeah, handstand push-ups are tough. Those I agree with. Those, after a few of them, you get a little bit tired. Okay. I'm on maintenance right now. I ate clean for 3 days and eat what I want for 2 days. It's working. Cool, as long as it helps. Handstand push-ups are hard. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. Definitely. But all right, guys. So I guess y'all voted. I gotta get some Super Saiyan Gold hair for sure. I miss talking to y'all. I hope y'all been good. Did y'all do anything interesting or fun during the Tuesday? Pull-ups are hard, so I can't even do 10. You get there, brother. Trust me, like after my car accident, I couldn't even do one. I'm sorry, I couldn't even do 2. I could do 1, but then my back was on fire, dude. So I know exactly what it is to like start from the bottom on pull-ups. What'll help me was the assisted pull-up machine. It's like the one where you put your knees on, and so when you do a pull-up, it like pushes your feet up. I mean your knees up. So even if you do uh reps with assisted, it still is gonna make your back stronger. So pull-ups is just something you gotta go work at it. If you can't do 10, doing pyramids is good. It's like where you do like a pull-up, you drop down, you do a push-up. That's what they taught us in the Marine Corps to increase pull-ups. So do one pull-up, drop down, one push-up, then two pull-ups, drop down, two push-ups, then three pull-ups, drop down, three push-ups, till you can't do any more. Usually go up to 8 and then you go down. So let's say you could do, I don't know, let's say you could do like 6 of those. And after that, you drop down. And you do that like once a day, and that will get your pull ups up. Okay. So I've been maintaining 205. Dang, you're huge, E. 205? You're 6. That means you could dunk. Have you ever dunked on anybody, E? Do you ever fast like 24 or 36 hours? I've never done that personally. I've heard nothing but good things to the people have, because you're right, there is like 24-hour fast, 72-hour fast, 30. But I personally haven't done it. It's just I like eating, I like food. Um, I don't really need to cleanse my body because I keep my body clean year round. But I mean, also it's different. Damn, this dude would look insane, 200 pounds. Reggie, at 200 pounds, I'd be like probably like the thing from Fantastic Four, just like super wide, you know. Because I'm 5'4", I don't think I'll be looking that good. I'm fasting right now. Cool. Well, I mean, do what you like if it helps you. 6'1", I can't dunk. Some shorter guys can, but I can't. I heard fasting can give you good mental clarity, but I haven't tried past 24 hours. Hulk. Tree stand. You're right. That's a good one. Tree stand. That's funny, Kel. Keenan and Kel. Do a 360. No. I'm okay. I don't need a spin right now. I'm all right. But yeah, it looks like I got like 0 subscribers because nobody even told me they subscribed. Okay. Dude, I'm 6 foot, 338. I'm almost 50. I benched over 560 in competition in my life, squat over 800, pulled over 800. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. You must have worked really hard to get those records, bro. Because especially like 560, bro. That's an insane bench, man. Most I ever had was like 225, like 10 times. I didn't. And then afterwards, I started having shoulder problems. But Reggie, you already know, like bench, you just gotta go to the bench. Just every day, a lot of consistency, stuff like that. Yeah, 200 isn't right for coach. Bodybuilders aren't athletic like coach. Functional movement from calisthenics. Yeah, dude. Even I had a friend in the Marine Corps who bought y'all probably know him on YouTube. His name is Coach Blue. He bought a car and a motorcycle off me when I was working at a dealership. He used to be really small, and then he got really big. Then he stopped bodybuilding and went to functional movement because functional training is way different. And you're exactly right. A lot of bodybuilding is not healthy. Like C-Bum, the 5-time world champion, he said bodybuilding is not healthy either because it's a lot of linear movement. It's like you have problems like functioning. Like look what happened to Rodney Coleman. He was in a wheelchair, bro. That's terrible, dude. Like that guy's pretty young. He's not like 90 or anything like that, but he can barely walk, dude. So he put all his heart and soul into bodybuilding. And unfortunately, it didn't have good effects for him in the future, man. It sucks. I was 300 pounds when I did it. Damn. 360. Oh, wow. It seems like most bodybuilders switch to functional training later in your life. You're right, cowboy. Yeah, it's true. That's actually in the Marine Corps they told us like you need to have what they call like warrior training. Like you need to be strong, powerful, and capable. That's the biggest thing, capable. They're like, and like I told y'all the story one time, my sergeant like put me in check because I was a little bit big headed at the time. I thought I was like hot shit. He's like, and he called me by my last name. He's like, hey man, you're good to work out for you're a beast for 40 minutes to an hour. You're unstoppable for the hour, right? I was like, hell yeah, I'm the shit. You can't beat me. He's like, yeah. What if I need you to keep up that pace for 3-4 hours? What if you have to carry like Marines from one place to another place for hours? Can you do that? If you can't, you're incapable. You're useless. Cool, you can bodybuild for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You can lift weights for an hour. And afterwards, you're done for the day. You're useless. You're going to be on the ground. Can't even help other people. After an hour, you're KO'd. You're not capable at all. So he put me in check. And I needed that reality check. I'm like, damn, he's right, dude. after 30, 40 minutes. If I'm tired, I can't be useful to another person for the whole rest of the day. I'm capable. So, can you do a backflip? No, Kel, not yet. But very good question. All right. So I already told you all last stream. I contacted a gymnastics gym. About on the 31st of this month, they're gonna be able to like help me and do some backflip training. So I'm pretty excited. I already talked to the owner. Uh, it's like a tumbling place where like all the college girls are going. So because they have kids and collegiate people there, so they're gonna help train me to do a backflip. Because I told them I was a prior gymnast, but I didn't learn how to do that, and so I want to get trained correctly so I don't bust my butt. Okay, I agree. 556. Sam Sulek and their wheels are unathletic as they get out. Have you seen those guys run? Can't be Navy SEALs, wrestlers, sprinters, or peak athleticism. Well, dude, these SEALs are yeah. You don't really have to survive cold water, but yeah, definitely you gotta be you gotta basically do what's called warrior training. You know, like fight training. That's great. Anyone who here who did MMA, when I did MMA, that's like some of the best conditioning out there. It's like our conditioning coach would have us like I remember one day, bro, it was brutal. Like he had at the gym they had these huge chains. Like each chain was like this big length. It was like a huge chain. It was like each big. And we had to have a thing. And we had to like pull these chain like around a half a lap. Like literally just pull chains. And like after that, like then we would switch with another person and he would pull the chains. And like if you're tired this way, you switch and you start pulling this way, bro. And it was brutal. It was like some of the toughest conditioning I ever did. So MMA training, and then there's like flipping the tire and then sledgehammer on the tire. It was awesome. So it's warrior training what I consider. So that's like fight training is some of the best conditioning for strength and everything else. SEALs is more mental. I abuse this younger stuff. Okay. I've had all my heart checkups and everything. My injections and fraction rates almost perfect. Nice, bro. Yeah, I'd rather be slim, ripped, and agile. Yeah. You do want to be agility. You know, you want to probably have a little bit more muscle than Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's like a great athlete. You know, very strong. Okay, I'm gonna see what comments I missed. Reggie, what was your level before getting on tier T? Ricky, see that incredible. I used to be too damn bulky. I feel better, lean, and more volume training. Yeah, I was 125 when I benched 315 and deadlift. Nice, dude. That's beast, bro. Okay, most of those big guys can't even scratch their shoulders or wipe their. Cal, that's funny. You're hilarious. I'm going for the Doc Ock build. You get all four arms. Are you Peruvian? No, I'm Russian, brother. Hilarious. But dude, it's crazy. Like everybody here, please like the stream because I got like 0 subscribers. We're on the road to 2K. I'm trying to hit 2K subs. Okay. Now I can bench 565, deadlifts 745. Dude, so Ricky, I think you told me you're 50s. I 100% believe you because when I was trying out for special forces, my special forces instructor was 54 years old, and he currently, at the time, this was in 2015. At the time, he had the track record for every run, every swim, every ruck run. That means running with the pack up to 12 miles. And he was laughing at us. Like all the instructors that were like in their mid 40s, 50s, and they were laughing at us. They're like, we hope one of you 20-year-olds can keep up with us. And we're like, dude, we're going to smoke these guys. Bro, I've never met another group of animals and beasts, man. And they all told us one thing. Age is just a number. Okay. Age does not dictate performance, okay? A lot of times age dictates wisdom and experience. So usually a person is way older than you, they're pretty good at what they're doing because they've had 20 plus years. So the fact that you could do that like old, I'm sub to you, man. Thank you, Reggie. I got you. Coach Super Saiyan. Thank you, Cut him up. All right, I got you, Reggie. I'll knock out your push-ups. Let's do it. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, that's amazing if you're able to do that in your 50s, bro. Hell yeah, let's do it. All right. Each sub equals push-ups, baby. 5 for each sub. Let's do it. 1, 2, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Cool. Whew. All right. Did you find any aliens yet? No, I am an alien, bro. I'm a Saiyan. I'm from planet Vegeta, bro. You know, all the best badass people they all could think of are aliens. Superman, Sonic, Goku, Vegeta. They're all aliens, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. Supersonic, Shadow, they're all aliens, including me. Illegal aliens are the best superheroes in the world, dude. Pretty funny, man. When my buddy told me that, I was like, dude, he called me an illegal alien. I was like, I'm not illegal. He's like, yeah, bro, you're not from this planet. I was like, dude, that's funny. Okay. Watching Missing 411 now. We got Batman. Yeah, hey, okay, you're right. Actually, I love Batman because Batman is the most realistic superhero you could be. All you need is like a gym membership or a home gym and $1 billion and a costume. Boom, you're Batman. You know, and you need a butler, obviously. But with $1 billion, you'll get an Alfred. So yeah, everybody on the planet can become Batman. You got to be a billionaire, and then have a badass man cave, which most billionaires do. You know, something's happening. Okay, I'm wrestling heavyweight, high school and college, and went on to train judo and jiu-jitsu in the late '90s before it was popular. Nice, dude. Yeah, I did jiu-jitsu as well. We were training like gi and no gi, so it was pretty fun. Okay, let's see. How many push-ups can you do, Beast? Oh, I don't know. Max. It's been a while since I've maxed the push-ups. Getting ripped to whip some alien ass. That's funny, Cal. Well, no, I'm gonna beat Gogeta, which is like two aliens put together. Well, yeah, I'm gonna beat up Frieza. I gotta beat up Broly. So you're right. That I'm getting ripped to fight Broly, bro. Dude, I hope there's gonna be like a dude in a badass Broly costume at the anime convention, man. That'll be sick. I'll see. Honestly, don't know how the hell I'm still alive at my age with my health. I thought you said your health is good. I'm lost. My two kids, the wife. Oh man, I'm terrible. Oh, dude, Reggie, I'm sorry, bro. That sucks. Oh, cool. Congratulations on your super journey, my friend. I had trouble with addiction too. I think everybody does. Physical fitness really is a great helpful toward addiction. Okay. I wrestled 171 my senior year, state alternate. Damn, that means you're real good, bro. Lost to the guy I beat the week before, and he went on to state. Damn, I think you can easily do 100 straight. Probably, yeah. What about pull-ups? Pull-ups? I think recently the most I got was like 21, 22. I'm not as strong as I was earlier. When I was in the Marine Corps, I would knock out pull-ups a lot. It's just sometimes like my shoulder acts up because after I fell and hurt it in December. Yeah, so I think the most pull-ups I ever got was like 28, 29. But y'all know who could do a lot of pull-ups? Like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise could do like 50, 60 pull-ups, bro. And apparently he trained for it, man. That dude's a beast. Tom Cruise is a great like warrior athlete, bro. He could do tons of good stuff, okay? What's the best way to get off opiates? Reggie's a beast, yeah. Reggie, God is with you, brother. I'm with you, my friend, too. Think guys, the only reason my heart stays healthy was from training. I've always done cardio. That's good, man. Yeah, you're right, Reggie. Cardio is amazing. It does build longevity. We all love you, my friend. Just be positive. Every day above ground's a good day. Child turkey or subs? I always did a crap load of cardio with my weights. Yeah, that it is. Suboxone for I don't know what opioids are. I'll be honest. I'm not educated on opioids, guys. No. But dang, I got like one subscriber this whole stream, man. I need y'all's help. I need y'all like the stream so we can get more people in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody else has been subscribed. On trend. Awesome. Cold. Someone. Yeah, we all are alive and we got some fight in us. Yeah, we do. Absolutely, man. Live life to fight another day, my friends. But I'm just super excited for like the next couple months, man. Chad, I'm gonna take y'all with me. In 2 days, I'm also gonna contact my friend in Saudi Arabia to see if like the Dragon Ball Z theme park has been built yet. If it has, oh man, get your passports ready. We're going, baby. I'm super excited. Subbed already. Oh, Kel, I got you. I didn't know. Y'all have to tell me, guys. Oh shoot, my bad. Y'all have to tell me because YouTube does not notify me when I get subs. That sucks. I gotta learn how to get that done, like actual speed, where it shows like the subscribers on your feed, and it shows you like how many new ones you got. So I definitely need that. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. All right, cool, cool. I heard there's a Nintendo theme park too. Really? Wow, that'll be pretty cool. I wonder if they made it like Super Mario Galaxy or something like that. Nintendo would be a pretty badass theme park go to, especially because I owned a Nintendo GameCube when I was younger. Things like that. Okay. But yeah, who here has like gone to any anime conventions or anything like that? Okay, Coach Zombie, you're not sleepy? No, it's 2 a.m. here. I've only been live for an hour. You know, I had work earlier, and then I had to go grocery shopping for my mother because she asked me to get some food. Cause she cooked for me after this stream. I gotta go eat, the food she made me. Okay. Wow, this lighting is making my chest look super huge. I'm gonna apply like Terry Crews, baby. Bum 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 bum. For like the Old Spice. Okay, but no, I'm not a zombie, man. Definitely not. Okay. Appreciate you though. But everybody says subs are even harder to kick. Wait, what do you mean, Kel? What do you mean by that? I need to learn. Subs are even harder. Okay. I know my grandpa lived until 89. My pop's still 78 going. Or Nintendo. I like your laid back personality. Thank you, man. I try to be myself. Like, just be chill. If I mess up, I like admit to it. I think just being real with people is like the best thing you could do. Like, if I ever mess up something, I tell people, hey, I'm sorry. I don't like act all like hood, but like, oh man, that's on me. Like, dude, most people don't say they're sorry. They're just like, oh, that's on me. They try to like not say sorry in the most hood way. Like most people, at least in California, that's like that. Not in South Carolina, but in California, like you do something nice for somebody, they're like, hey, good looking. Instead of saying like, thank you, I'm like, bro, I started hating people for that. I'm like, dude, just say thank you. Like, I'm not trying to look good for nobody. Is whatever. Okay. Bro, you look like Malone. You mean like Post Malone? Congratulations. He said I look like Malone. I hope you don't mean Post Malone, dude. My hair isn't. I'm not as rich. I don't have as many tattoos. That's funny. Suboxone's the key to get off. Then within 6 weeks, there's nowhere near as bad as opioids. Subs are. Oh, that's what you mean by subs. Y'all are talking about something different, like sub. Pretty funny. Just accept the good looking. It means the same thing. Yeah, I was mentally. I'm over that now. I used to let little things bother me, but I don't anymore. I'm way wiser now and way more cooler. It's all right. Bro looks big even while he's small. I am small, dude. I'm 5'4", bro. I got the assassin dwarf build, baby. Anyways, guys, I have another question. Shoot, what was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh no, you already voted. So apparently, I'm gonna buy the gold Gogeta hair versus the blue. Okay. And then I thought about, and y'all actually gave me some good ideas last stream about like keeping my beard, because I got a beard trim, today, if y'all didn't notice. I got a haircut, beard trim. Some of y'all told me I should go as Wolverine for another anime event. So I looked up the research. They're usually like 2 days. Like one is actually both the ones I look up. So I thought about maybe one going as Wolverine, another one is going as Gogeta. Reggie off subs now. This dude is jacked, not small. Saying you're a good looking guy. Thank you. I appreciate you, Reggie. Hope you're doing good. I'm here to tell when you have a chance to make it in this life. Absolutely, Reggie, you're right, dude. We're all about positivity here, Reggie. It's true. I motivate you, you motivate me. We're all about positivity. Because positive mindset equals positive bank account. I hope everybody here makes it in life. We're all about positivity. They taper you down. You natty? Yeah, absolutely. You would make a good Wolverine. Yeah, 100% natural. Just Chipotle burritos, rice, chicken, steak, salmon, tuna. Like I was a big tuna helped me grow really well. Um, yeah, it's just I hate that whole like every time I mention tuna, always like some have a online guru like mercury poisoning, mercury poisoning. And I'm like, all right, bro, don't eat tuna. I ate tuna 6 months straight, literally every single day, because I used to be very, very poor. All I could afford were tuna cans and rice, literally, and I ate tuna for like literally 6 months straight, twice a day. I had no problems with intellect, no problems with memory, no problem with any kind of cognitive function. But then people are like still like mercury poison. I was like, cool, fine, just eat sardines, whatever, you know. Yeah, I was always good at sport, handshake, let's rock. You make I was always a good sport. Yeah, absolutely. You too, brother. I hope you're having a fantastic day. But yeah, guys, like that's basically what I needed. Like I think Wolverine would be cool unless somebody else had another idea. I thought it would be pretty fun. But yeah, I like talking to y'all and having a fun stream. Uh y'all in the chat, tell me where you're watching from. Okay, a couple of people said they're from watching from Mexico. Some India. Where else y'all watching from? Lemon. Okay, thank you, Lemon. By the way, I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. If you did subscribe, drop. I've had like only 2 people say to subscribe, so I only did like 2 sets of push-ups. Guys, sub to this guy. He's gonna. Yeah, I tried. Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate you. I'm taking you with me, by the way. Because those of y'all who didn't know, like my dream is for the channel to get big, so YouTube can pay me, and I want to take y'all with me on the fun experiences, like going to the anime conventions. And the reason I ask y'all too, like where y'all from, because I want to eventually go to different countries and try the food there. Like I love food. I love food, bro. That's the reason I train every day, or at least 5 6 days a week. It's because I love to eat. I love food too. But I want to go to different countries and try the different foods there because I'm pretty sure all y'all can agree with me on the fact that foods in different countries taste way different than here. Like for example, I saw this thing in Japan. Their tuna, uh, they're like highest grade tuna they do not have here. They said the tuna they don't sell here that said is not are up to our standards and quality. That tuna we have here. So tuna and all the other stuff that America we eat here, it's in other countries is way more rich, way more probably what's that word halal, way more original. Yeah, that's the word. Okay. So I want to try to travel to other countries, not like actual speed, just learn about the culture, which would be cool too, but to try the food. I love food. I thought it'd be cool. Like, hey guys, today we're going to plan a trip to freaking Argentina. We're going to try the food there. Or to Greece or Italy and try the real pizza there. Like me and E, we're like, E, hey, this trip's for you, E. We're going to eat some pizza from there. Okay, I'm gonna do a badass stream. I got my cameraman there. I'll make sure he's fed. Because I want to try the food from other countries. Like food in Mexico is gonna taste way better than in America because even though there's people from Mexico that make it, it's just way different. Okay, most of our food is poisonous. Yeah, damn, you're right, Kel. You're exactly right, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, you're right, bro. And it was funny you said that, Kel. When I lived in California, dude, it's crazy. I thought I became lactose intolerant. I would drink the milk in California. I would literally get sick. And I don't mean like a gallon. I mean just like a normal like glass of milk or sometimes put in a protein shake. Bro, I had the worst bathroom breaks. I was like, dude. So then every single time I drank milk, I got sick. And then I made sure like, hey, it was freshly bought. I checked the expiration date and make sure I was being very knowledgeable about it. Literally, 10 out of 10 times I got sick drinking milk in California, bro. I literally thought I became lactose intolerant. I thought that's something that could happen to you with age. Like me and Reggie were both old. I thought literally I became lactose because we got older. So, and then I stopped drinking milk and I was kind of sad. So then here, my mother said in South Carolina, the milk has became better quality. I didn't believe her. She's like, just try it. I was like, Mom, I can't. Every time I drink milk, I get sick. And I don't want a terrible bathroom break. Who does? Okay. So she like almost told me to do it. Like, hey, do it. Trust me. So I was like, okay. And I drink the milk here, bro. No bathroom breaks. Terrible. I felt not sick. I felt good. And I was like, dude, this is mind blowing to me. For like 5 years, I didn't drink milk in California on purpose because I kept getting sick every time, bro. Even the organic shit. And then here, the first time, I didn't feel any sickness. I was like, dude, so Kelly, you're 100% right. Different states have different products and quality. I got sick drinking milk in California, even organic stuff. Here in South Carolina, no problems at all. I'm not lactose. I have it like every week now. Sometimes, put in a protein shake if I want to. I don't really take protein shakes, but sometimes I'm in between meals and I don't feel like cooking, something like that. I mean, just regular milk. I like drinking, putting in maybe a little bit of coffee. But yeah, I don't feel sick at all. So it's just crazy to me. And y'all exactly right. A lot of the food we have in our stores and groceries is poisonous and it's terrible, bro. I just feel sad. Juliet's saying, wow, that's crazy. I can't wait until 28 is the perfect marrying age. No, bro, Reggie, you're wrong, bro. You obviously haven't met a very important friend of ours. His name is Leonardo DiCaprio. 25, bro. Single day over 25? Nope. Too old. You're wrong, Reggie. I'm sorry, but you're 3 years too old. Doesn't matter how older you get. It matters how older they get. So you're wrong, my friend. You're gonna have to bring it back just a little bit, just a little 3 years. Okay? But don't be afraid to get married. Okay. If they're young, okay. They have to grow. That takes time. Women are complex creatures. Yeah, that's true. Very. Go to show the lady you love to respect her. Your chest stands out a lot. Thank you, Lemon. Well, it's actually the lighting, you know. It's really funny. I think it's the lighting. So, and it's also, I just did some push-ups. I did 10 push-ups, baby. 10 got me jacked. That's all y'all need, chat. Just 10 exploding push-ups, and then you feel huge. I wish that were true. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what other comments. Men overlook women often. Their feelings is important to slow down with women. And or ladies, sometimes women like it when you almost treat them like your daughter. It makes sense. Do you like sushi? I do like sushi. Sushi's delicious. Okay. What's y'all's favorite kind of sushi? I was a big fan of I think it's dragon roll, not the California roll. I think it's dragon roll, but it's pretty delicious. Okay. I gotta try pot stickers and sushi in Japan. Yeah, dude, cowboy, you're right. I'm so excited. Exactly. Hi, hello, how you doing, Juliet? The key to getting women is to make them feel. You get Reggie. You're giving how they pull women. Reggie's giving what's that word? Women maxing or date maxing. There you go. He's date maxing right now. Pretty funny. Killed 2 deer this year. Lived off deer. Oh, dude, Kel, deer's amazing. Well, in South Carolina they call it venison, bro. Venison. So you're exactly right, bro. My friend, him and his father, they were able to make like deer jerky, deer stew, burgers. Dude, it's nuts, man. Yeah, venison's amazing. Talk about roadkill, baby. Cucumber and avocado. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Dairy has bad misconceptions. Stay out of the center of the grocery store unless you are grabbing olive oil, rice, etc. Better stay on the perimeter. Okay, cool. Yeah, I never knew that. Can you tell me why you have to stay out of the middle of the store? Huh. How long did it take you to get your body like that? Oh, 17. Wait, 713. Afterwards, after my car accident, probably about a year. A year, but I changed two different things that I did the other like 20 years of working out. I started supersetting all my workouts. That helped me grow, and then I lowered my tempo. So I used to do everything fast. Like when I had very good conditioning. That's where my sergeant in the Marine Corps got on me. He's like, dude, I used to do push-ups very, very fast. I used to do everything fast, even like dumbbells fast. I didn't do. I just did it fast. So it was decreasing the tempo. So then I started doing like 1, 2, 3, pause, push up, one. So I decreased the tempo to like 40, 45 seconds per exercise and then supersetted that. And then that's what I love supersetting because I didn't have to work out for hours anymore. It took me maybe 30, 40 minutes. And then afterwards, you're cooked, man. Like supersetting is a very extreme kind of training regimen. It gets you very good results fast. Uh, and you do feel very sore too, but that's part of life. Part of being a man or a fitness person, if you like fitness, Sore is part of life. Suck it up. But that's how okay, how I build my physique. Hey bro, any advice on how to control hunger? Any drugs out there I could use? Caffeine. Caffeine is, I guess, a legal drug you could use. But honestly, you need to have high protein. Protein keeps you full longer. Like for example, like jerky, like beef jerky or turkey jerky is a great substitute for chips, right? Frozen berries or fruits is a good way for sweet cravings if you're hungry in between meals. Sugar-free Jello, that's a good way to uh, combat some cravings. Like rice cakes and peanut butter and honey. Okay, like honey. Actually, I learned it at the Special Forces tryouts at Marsoc. Honey is what you call like a clean sugar. Just make sure it's real honey, like with that honeycomb inside. Because a lot of honeys at grocery store isn't real honey. They put like extra stuff. So yeah, you have to. It's not really starving yourself. You just have to pick and choose your snacks and foods wisely. You could have healthy snacks like frozen berries, grapes, sugar-free Jello. There's all types of different things. I've wrote a couple streams. You could check out, you subscribe to my channel and go on my videos. I have like fat loss foods and craving things you can eat in between cravings to keep your physique. And also a big one is water. A lot of people don't know. I've talked about this earlier streams. A lot of times when you feel hungry, a lot of times you're actually dehydrated. So if you drink water, a lot of times it can make your cravings go away and it'll bring your energy back because when you're hydrated, you do have more energy. Okay. Social media, OnlyFans, the internet are making women and men fall apart. There is good ones though. Yes. Damn, you are making me hungry. All right, Julia. Hope you have a good day. Women with perfect bodies are often clueless. Women who are below average are often good listeners and feelers. You sound like a torta chaser. It's funny. But even the meat are being compromised with grow homogemo. Kel, yeah, dude. Preach, brother, preach. You're exactly right. Juicy burner. You are not 2% or haven't been. I never said I was 2% body fat. What are you talking about? Juicy. Juice. You can look at me. Look. I'm obviously 50% body fat. Look. This is 50% body fat. I've never said 2%. The only 2% I ever had was 2% milk. That's it. Okay. This is to this is what you call 50% body fat. Okay? I'm on a lean bulk. Okay, so I'm the only 2% I got is 2% milk. No, 50%, not 15. I'm half of my weight is all fat. See, this is fat, especially this. My head is like the biggest part of my body. Where's Christmas? He was just here earlier. Y'all missed him yesterday's stream. He like started meowing while I was setting up the stream, and then he just went away. Okay, this is like somebody thought I said 2%. I was like, I didn't even use those words. 2%, huh? 2% milk. That's about it. I'm at least 50. If y'all aren't gonna believe me, it's pointless. Might as well just make up stuff. Cool. Sorry, I just had to adjust this for y'all because my battery was going a little low. You could look up what 50% looks like. You're right. I am 50%. See, this 50% body fat, baby. I'm ready for the anime cosplay. I'm gonna be Mr. Popo. I like to have fun with y'all, man. Y'all are hilarious. Okay, but yeah, Christmas is I don't know. Y'all are having some hilarious conversations. I'll be honest with y'all. Hello, hey, how you doing, Alvin? Hope you're having a good day. Christmas time. Let me go get him. Let me get Christmas. Christmas. There. Christmas. Hey. I found him, guys. He's asleep in my bed. Look at this guy. Hey, Christmas. Hey. Who's a cute little kitty? Say hi to the chat. You little cutie. Say hi to the chat, Christmas. Come on.
Who's your cute? Come join us in the room. Come on. He likes it when you rub his belly. Who's your cute little Christmas? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My little Champa. We gotta get him a badass outfit, Chad. We gotta get him a little Champa outfit so I can take him with me to the anime commission. You're too fat to be Beerus, I'll be honest with you. So you could be Champa though. Who's your cute little Chris? Yeah. Is that your mom? No, dude. You- that, that's funny. Christmas is a boy. He's a cute little thing, aren't you, Christmas? Oh yeah, he loves it when he gets petted. Say hello to the chat, Christmas. You're so cutie. All right. He's like literally right next door. That's why he wasn't in the room because he was sleeping. So now we know where he was been. Okay. Here, let me see. Let's see. Have you watched One Piece, bro? Oh, course, bro. I watched One Piece since it was out on Kids WB, baby. Let me see. I think we got some badass anime combo. Let me do. All right, cool. All right, man. Stay dedicated. All right, Kel. Hope you have a good day, my friend. Let me sure this isn't zoomed in. All right, cool. Can we see your mom? Wake her up. No, dude. No, that's a big pass. Okay. Yeah, I have watched One Piece ever since the beginning, man. I'm up to date too. The manga's going crazy. I'm not gonna be spoilered, but dude, live. I don't even know how they even came out with the Elbaf arc. Okay, this doesn't make sense to me. The Elbaf arc isn't even completed in the manga. How did it come out with the anime and they say, oh yeah, it's gonna be seasonal? It's not even done. So my opinion is they're gonna split the arc into like 2 different years. Okay. Let's see. He needs a Pikachu costume. All right. Cool. Hey, bro, might I ask, are you dating? Oh, well, I became single last month. So I had my girlfriend for a year and it didn't work out. So now I'm just single. Okay. Chris he does have a funny mouth. Guess what I'm saying is everything will be okay. Christmas time. Yeah, everything will. Hey, yo, did you hear the good news? No. I completed the Wano arc. Nice, dude. So you're about to be on Egghead. Okay, are you reading or are you watching the anime? Gotta watch Freever season 2 now. Oh, gonna watch. Okay, I haven't seen. I've only seen like bits and pieces of Freever. Is there like a good anime to get into? Y'all gotta. I want to have some anime talk. Y'all can tell me. All right, let's see. Some good anime talk. I love anime talk. This is gonna be fun. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Hello, who speaks French? I don't speak French, but I want to learn. You know, French. What isn't French like the language of love? Pretty cool. All right, where y'all watching from? Okay, I am watching anime. Nice, nice. Christ, nice, cool. But what's the good news, David or Davey? Davey Force. Why are people so gay and narcissistic these days? I don't know, Chris. It's a good question. I don't think there's anybody here that's gay. Sorry to disappoint you, my friend. I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, let's see. How did you understand? Oh, probably when you're typing, it might have like auto translate for captions. You know. The good news is he has risen and he loves you. Thank you. If you do not speak, have you? Well, it's because the text was in English. Have you watched the big three? Oh, you mean like Dragon Ball Z? Well, I don't even know if Dragon Ball Z is considered big three because before it was like Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. Yes, I watched all of them. Dude, I was a big Bleach fan. Bleach, we waited 10 years for the new season, bro. 10 years after the manga finished. So it was a hilarious long wait. I was a big fan of Bleach. My friend gave me a Ichigo's Bankai sword for a birthday present one time. It was sick, dude. I was all excited. Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, yeah. Because I put it in French. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, but it showed in English on my thing. Where are you watching from? Are you like from France? It would be pretty cool. Or what is some delicious French food? Please teach me. Okay. Yeah, new season bleaches are dude. Yeah, bro. Like I said, we waited 10 years for the Thousand Year Blood War. Like, dude, it was like kind of like Attack on Titan. It came out with a new season. Then 5 years later, the second season came out. Bleach was 10 years, bro, just for the final, the best season too. And that's like the last one. Okay, we could all be holding loves. I'll be the first to admit that I'm no coach saying physique wise. Wait, what are you talking about? E, what do you mean? No one's comparing here, brother. We're all chilling. E, Chris, why do people watch themselves via a pixel? Huh? Let's see. Have you? Okay, if you. All right, cool. I'm just making sure. Chris has said, Chris, what? Who's being narcissistic? Gay. I think Chris is having a bad day. Are you the same Chris as last time who was just trolling out of nowhere that I had to like mute because he was just making weird comments? Please press 1 if you weigh. Weigh what? WAY. Okay, I don't understand. Bleach manga ending was a little disappointing. Oh, I mean, hey, every story's got an end, brother. You know, every story you can't have a happy ending. So it is what it is. That's what it's like. You know, I think uh, some of the like amazing stories are also like the saddest ones. You know, so like My Hero Academia just ended. I think the ending could have been better, but hey, it's up to the writers. The thing is, whoever creates the story, we can't tell them how to end it. It's their story. You know, like the Harry Potter. Harry Potter was like crazy ending. You know, so many people passed away in the ending, but I mean, we can't make the story. We can only. The cool thing is, I feel like life. We should be happy and honored that we can experience other people's stories. And yeah, some are happy, some are bad, some are sad, some are mixed. So it's just how you gotta treat life, man. Each body, just like everybody you ever meet, is gonna have a different story. Some people are gonna have painful stories, some are sad, some mixed combinations of both. You know. So if you ever see like a cool story, cool anime, just be grateful you got to experience it because you could be, doing something different. You know. I think we've all been born in a pretty cool and pretty grateful time because there's a bunch of life changes. Like, dude, I remember when AOL was coming out, during the MySpace days, we had dial up internet, bro. It took like 5-10 minutes just to connect to the internet. So now it's like boom, 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 quicker. So I'm grateful for the life, and I think it's pretty awesome that so many people have different animes and movies and stories and books that you could all experience. Because like reading is awesome because it's like kind of like a magic a book. It could take you to either the past or to a different to space or to different timelines of stories. So it's pretty cool. Is you gotta have. I think everybody should be open minded to experiences like other people's stories and movies, things like that. Like I never thought of like Lord of the Rings. Like I thought it would be like weird, and then I saw it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool, or Star Wars, or even anime. I never thought like there'd be animes I like freaking. So, and then it became more open minded. Like, hey, it's cool to be open minded to certain things because you never know what you may like. Like I never thought of like strawberry ice cream, and I was like, oh, it's not bad. How old are you? How you doing, man? I'm doing great, Rick. How are you? Okay. True. Gotta love the experience. You're right. Yes. Hey, yo, YD was a compliment, bro. I'm striving to get that physique. I never had a 6 pack, only a 4 pack. Oh, E, you can absolutely get a 6 pack, man. Like I said, right now I'm working toward my 8 pack actually. Uh, the new training regime I'm doing. So to help you get a 6 pack, a couple of different things will actually help you for a 6 pack. One is jump rope actually. Jump rope is amazing to get actually abs, right? I'm not even joking about this. 2, swimming. If you like swimming, you don't have to. 3, doing a lot of leg lifts. Like I said, for a 6 pack, like I said, leg lifts are very good. Or reverse crunches. Okay. And honestly, a lot of the ab workouts I had on my channel in the playlist section, doing those will definitely get you 6 pack. Okay. Do you need calisthenics every day? Every day calisthenics, actually. My new training regime right now is actually mostly calisthenics. Okay? Because I made the mistake, after some trial and error. I was doing abs in a way that isn't the way I wanted. Like I was doing a lot of Russian twists, right? Which was building obliques, but it was making my waist really wide and blocky. So my new training plan, let me see. Oh shoot, I gotta put my phone in charger. Sorry guys, 1 sec. We gotta hurry before it dies. Boop boop boop. I dozed off. It's okay, Reggie. Okay. You could probably compliment us. So yeah, my training regime, I was doing a lot of abs, which was making my waist like bigger this way, right? So my new training regime is like bigger upper body and keep getting uh, more lean this way, and more abs this way too. So yes, calisthenics are amazing. Like tomorrow, like I said, my workout is going to be 15, 20 handstand push-ups, superset that with exploding push-ups, superset that with jump rope really fast for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then do that like 4 times. And then a next superset is going to be like pull-ups, supersetting with pike push-ups. Pike push-ups, I realize, is a really weak point of mine. Like I thought I had strong shoulders till I did pike push-ups. Man, dude, that was humbling. I was like, bro, I need to work a lot of it. Okay. Do you mean V taper? Yes, V taper. Okay. Like when you lower your abs and like this is called like your Adonis belt. So yeah, you get the V. Even though my Gogeta outfit is like probably gonna be up to here, so they kind of won't see it. But I used to have bigger, blockier abs. Not blockier, blockier. Like when I walk around like this is like normal. But but now I'm working more till I get the 8 pack portion. Okay. Yo, do a backflip. Monster, I can't yet, bro. You're right. I will eventually. On the end of this month, I'm gonna be in the gymnastics gym to do my backflip training arc. Okay. I never once learned how to backflip. I used to be able to back handspring, but then I quit gymnastics at the time. I should have never quit, man. I was really damn good too. I was very good at gymnastics. I was like captain. I went to like regionals in my state. I got to go to Miami, try out. Sorry. But if y'all did learn something new, please like and subscribe. If you did subscribe, drop in the chat that you subscribed because all you push it for every new subscriber. Okay. Oh, my bad. I forgot. Yeah, dude, it's okay. Trust me. Y'all gave me enough reminders to say, hey, I need to learn how to backflip. And you're right. I'm appreciative. Thank you for the reminders. I'm not pissed off or anything, but it's a skill I want to achieve. Just like eventually I want to learn how to planche, because that's a pretty tough skill to do. I'm working on it. I'm getting better a little bit every day. It's like right now my shoulders are cooked from yesterday. Yesterday was like pretty brutal. Today's like my rest day. Today was like a little bit of rest, and then I did some core work and abs, like vacuums, things like that. But yeah, eventually I do want to get better, so I could basically do planche. Will be pretty cool. So then when we go to the anime convention, I take it all with me, and I'll be like, I really want to learn how to do like a one arm handstand, like y'all seen like Vegeta do at the gravity chamber. I don't know if it's possible to do a one arm handstand push up like a real scene. If it is, they'll be cool. And I definitely want to learn that. So is that the lighting? Damn, he looks sick in that lighting. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. It is a lot of lighting. Okay. Okay. Have you watched Breaking Bad? What up, Coach? I'm doing Caitlin's. That's so I was trying to read it. I'm doing great. I hope you're having a fantastic day as well. Yes, I have watched Breaking Bad, little bits and pieces. Like I didn't watch the full season. My mom was actually watching it with her husband at the time, but it was pretty cool. I hated the wife as a character. She was just a straight B word, man. Like she was just so mean and like unappreciative to her husband, who's like trying to fix everything to her family. And so she did a great job as an actor to make me hate her. Like great acting, great acting. When an actor is like good to make you hate them as a character, that's fantastic. That means they did their job. And then I was like a lot more mentally aware, like, hey, they're just acting. That's just the role they were given by the writers and the producers of the TV show. But they do a great job acting.
Like Homelander. Homelander's a cool actor. A lot of people like love him and hate him because of how he portrays the character. You know. Damn, coach, you look better and better. Thank you, Kate. Kate, I appreciate you. I'm on a new training regime. You know, I don't know if y'all missed it on the stream. I ordered my anime outfit, so it should be here in 3 weeks. I'm super excited, so I'm gonna take y'all to my first anime convention coming up. Right, and right now I'm working on building my upper body, getting like a stronger V taper, getting my shoulders bigger too. So I'm pretty excited. Even though y'all in the chat tell me my head is bigger than the rest of my body, I still laugh about that. But and I'm super excited. So it's gonna be cool, exciting streams coming up within the next month. I'm very hyped about it. Very hyped. Okay. Hey Ahmed, how you doing? Brother, training in home is so boring for streams. Wait, training in home. Well, I'm not training right now. I'm just talking. What are y'all talking about? I mean, I have shorts and well, I'm talking about future streams. I'm gonna take y'all with me to the anime convention because there's a Comic Con coming up in 2 months. Next month, it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. This wait May, June, July. Yeah, I think in next month and a month after that should be another one. I don't mind traveling to one too. I even have a friend who said he's gonna dress up as Majin Buu and come with me too. So it'll be pretty cool. Yeah, true, but I don't think the first season it was valid. Okay, Coach, can you hook up with my wife to build her confidence? Thanks, man. I think you're trolling me, Reggie. That's a troll comment. No, no. Can you hook up with my wife to build her confidence? You're hilarious, bro. You better like and subscribe. Yeah, that's funny, bro. Bro, just subscribe. Thunder, you get out of here, Thunder. Thunder, I don't know if you were present. Yesterday I had the funniest joke per stream. Like they were like, "Hey, it was a troll. I think his name was Starship. It was hilarious. He was like, "Hey, that little trampoline you have is perfect for a little guy like yourself, dude." It made me die laughing, bro. I was so dead. I was getting an autopsy. That's how funny. Type of drug you want? I'll take drugs. I don't need drugs, bro. Thank you. No, man, it's funny, but still. No, Reggie, I don't need to get with nobody's wife. I think that's your job, my friend. If you're married to her, that's on you, not me. It's all good. No, thank you. If you have a wife, tell her to like and subscribe because I need more viewers. I need more watch time to get monetized. Okay. You shave chest a little bit, yeah. Coach is 6'5". No, Kate. I wish, dude. I'm 5'4". Look, I'm like 5'4". This is how big the chair is. Okay. I'm like barely taller than the chair. All right. I wish I was 6 foot. You know, I don't have to be a short king if I was 6 foot. Okay. Love the haircut looking. Thank you. I appreciate that, Rachel. Appreciate you. I also trimmed my beard too. You see, yesterday it was freaking too damn itchy. It was like getting annoying. Especially like underneath my nose. I was like getting I don't know what was going on. Okay. Nah, you're perfect, King. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate you. Man, having to work 100 times harder than our grandfather for 10% of the quality of women. Ha! You're hilarious. Uh, I don't know if you're in America, but the perfect woman for you might not even be in this country, man. You might have to travel to other places, you know? So there's billions and billions of people out there. So it's okay. You know, honestly, I would recommend you shouldn't chase love. You should chase purpose. Create your purpose. Do everything you can to achieve it, okay? And then the money and woman will come out after you too. You know, like me, like I'm not gonna be dating for a while. Okay, I thought I was gonna marry the last girl I was with, but it didn't work out. So right now I'm just gonna chase business and chase financial stability. So that way, no matter what person I'm with, they don't have to worry about roof over their heads or food. I don't want my children to go hungry. I want to have the life, fun and luxury. Like if I want to go travel, so I know it's going to require a lot of intellect and hard work. It can't be just hard work. You have to use a lot of intellect to uh, change and live in current society, whether it's AI or things like that. So chase purpose, get your money right, and then everything else will follow. We also have to have purpose. Definitely chase purpose.
Okay. Coach, I thought you were with somebody. No, Kate, I broke.
It's Kate. I broke up with that person last month. I've been single since April 9th or something like that. Yes, I was with somebody for a year. I thought it was going to be for a long time, forever actually, but it didn't work out. It is what it is. Don't want to talk about that, but no, I'm currently single. I'm not even looking for a relationship right now. I'm just looking to get monetized on YouTube and give y'all better quality content, better quality streams. So that's my purpose right now. I want the YouTube channel to get monetized so then YouTube will start paying me so I can take y'all with me on my journey to other things I want to do in life. You know, like I said, I told y'all before, I want to travel different countries, try the food there, whether it's Italy, Greece, Argentina, New Zealand. I already been to Mexico, other places too, you know. And I want to take y'all with me because it'll be fun and cool, you know.
So, all right, let's talk about the smoke. This is funny. Yeah, South America and Asia are better, just better women. Okay, E93 true words never spoken. You look 6'8".
Thank you, Wisman. I appreciate you, but no, I'm definitely not. I'm 5'4", brother.
Pretty cool. I'm going to Asia or South America in 8 months. Gonna wife up with these.
That's funny. You're hilarious. Well, at least try the food there. Tell me how. I've never been to South Africa, but I think it'll
Pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else. What other comments I missed? Are you on roids? No, Craig.
You don't need to be on Reds. You don't even need a gym membership. You just need to eat clean, like chicken, steak, tuna, rice. I used to be very broke, so I just had a lot of tuna and rice. Tuna has huge amount of protein, very cheap. Actually, I went to Aldi store like last week. You can get 8 packets of tuna for like $7 for like 128 grams of protein. Okay, so and then rice you could buy, you know, in bulk, things like that. So but I did have another idea for a stream in like probably 2 3 days. I want to take y'all with me to the Aldi store because I saw this thing. Apparently, you could spend like $80 there, $80 to $90, and for like 8 9 days straight, you could get 3 meals a day, 3,000 calories, and 180 grams of protein, which is going to be equal to spending $8 a day for 3 meals. Like very good, substantial meals. So I thought about doing that as a fun live stream to like go shopping, spending that much money, and then making like food for 8 days straight. And like I think it'll be good. And it's gonna be a learning experience for me too, because something I haven't done in a while, where I just meal prep for a whole week. But apparently it's like basically spend $8 a day to eat 3 times a day, hit about 190 grams of protein, 3,000 calories. So everybody that'll hit most people's protein goals. Everybody can afford spending $8 a day to eat 3 times, which ain't bad. You know, all healthy, good, lean bulk ways. So it'll help people uh, eat clean, save a lot of money because most people spend more than $80 a week on food. I know I did, kind of do still. And so I think those would be like a cool stream too for me and you. You know.
Let's see. Coach only wears skin. I can't believe that smoke ever has been speaking for. Save a ton of money and have abs. You're right. That's a cool thing. Act like you're super poor for a month and live on tuna.
Not really. I was super poor, but it's not that fun.
It's not optimal. You look like Justin Timberlake, so handsome. Thank you, Weston. I appreciate it.
I wish I had Justin Timberlake's voice. That'll be sick. Pretty sick. But yeah, eventually, I never tell y'all. I used to have a dream of like wanting to be like a triple threat, like to go to the school for the arts where you learn how to dance, sing, and act. You know, that'd be cool. Like you know, like Channing Tatum. You know, be like a triple threat. So I thought that'd be cool. Eventually, I do want to try. You know, after the hopefully YouTube gets me famous and hope with y'all's help too, I could try star in some movies. You know, somebody said I look like the Deep off The Boys. I don't know if that's a cool character or a bad character. Uh, I never watched The Boys, but I heard it's a good series. I've only seen like clips, memes. That's about it.
Okay. I spend 700 a month on food. Whole Foods expensive. Another reason I'm leaving USA.
Oh, you're leaving permanently. Cool, man. Awesome. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun in the countries you're going to. Okay.
He's an evil character. Okay, cool. Well, so is Vegeta. Vegeta was like one of the most badass villains out there, but hey, he turned good. I eat organic, grass fed. Cool. I got you. That makes sense. A lot more. A lot safer that way too. That's for sure. Okay. Let's see. Any other comments I missed? But yeah, I enjoyed talking with you guys. A lot of fun. But thank you for y'all voting. Definitely for everybody who's voting on the other streams. I mean, on the earlier, especially for the outfit. Well, buy goat. I don't know what that means. Coach, what field you work in? Oh, delivery. Bullshit. He's leaving us. Who's leaving? What are y'all talking about? You're the one who said you're leaving the U.S. to buy the goat. I didn't even say goodbye. What are y'all talking about? I just said I enjoyed talking to y'all. I was gonna ask y'all something. Me too, bro. Kate, love you. Why are y'all saying goodbye? I didn't say you're leaving. You yawned. It's time to bet. No, yawning means I need to go make some coffee real quick. Coach, would you consider becoming a gigolo? I think that's illegal. I'm bulking. What's your advice? Make sure you're not dirty bulking. Eat clean. Don't go processed foods. Don't go like fast food. Eat clean, like salmon steak, tuna, rice, chicken, things like that. What about a juggalo? He's going to bed. No, I'm not. I just give me a sec. I'm gonna go see if I have coffee downstairs. Give me like one moment, real quick. Oh yeah, had some coffee downstairs, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, it doesn't taste that good black, but whatever. Life's too short to be short, said Martin Short in a short essay. Huh, that's funny. Yo, what up, Toasty? How are you doing? Long time no see. Where you been? You missed all the announcements, my friend. I need 120, 150 grams of protein every day, but I think I'm overeating along with protein. Raj, it's pretty easy. You can get 8 tuna packets, 16 grams of protein. That's 120 grams of protein for $7. Boom, I just gave you the solution. Hit your protein goal, under 800 calories, you're good to go. You play rugby? No, I never did. It's not really as popular in the U.S. as I think is other countries, but I think it's a pretty badass sport. Okay, man, I only missed one stream. You weren't? Were you there yesterday? I didn't miss you. Okay, cool. Let me see. Hey, where'd you go? I went to go get coffee. I told you. Someone break into his house and change the smoke. The smoke detector. That's funny, man. Oh, I missed your comments earlier. Will they pay you for your time, not your hog? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, Reggie, you're crazy, man. For me, it's 3 a.m. Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. here. It's like 2:51. Juggalo. Okay, man. LOL. Yeah, I was wrong. I need to make some more coffee, honestly. I do want to keep the stream going, but I need to get him a little more caffeine. Yeah. Thank you guys for all the positivity. You know, I love talking to each and every one of you, especially the trolls. The trolls who are very, very funny. I've been happy. Is Coach a Marine? Yeah, I did 8 years in the Marine Corps. I was in from 2011 till, well, I did 5 years active through reserves. So, um, like my in the service finished in 2018, like technically, you know. But yeah, I was stationed in Camp Pendleton in California for a while, and then like
a lot of training up mostly in California. And then it was like cool, like the training. The Marine Corps, I had a lot of crazy programs. Like one time, they sent me to college for like 2 months just to live on campus and to study the school, which is pretty cool. I didn't even know military had those kind of programs. Okay, awesome. Isn't Monster harmful? Probably, yeah. Nice, bro. Once a Marine, always no, always a Marine. Thank you, Reggie. Monster's harmful because yeah, probably out of all the unhealthy stuff I did, probably Monster's the worst. I'd rather drink Monster than alcohol. I used to have, like I told you, I used to have a lot of problems with addiction on different things. So Monster is the least of the other things, thank God, especially compared to alcohol and other things. Okay, so yeah, if you have problems with addiction, go work out, do some kind of physical activity. You're gonna feel 10 times better. All right, but man, I forgot I had a question to ask y'all. Uh, Shoot. Now I can't remember right now. I'll think of it sometime later. But oh, I was gonna ask y'all, who here has ever been to like a anime convention? If y'all can give me tips and tricks, maybe y'all can meet me at one of them. I think it would be pretty cool. Like I said, I'm in South Carolina, so there's two coming up are like Soda City Comic Con and South Carolina Anime Fest. I think there's another one too. So the next one is gonna be the Anime Fest is gonna be basically like a test screen for me because it's gonna be like the first Anime Fest. I have to make sure like I have battery packs ready. I have to make sure I have the wires. I have to probably get like a wireless charger, not wireless charger, wireless box for Wi-Fi to make sure like the stream is healthy. So it's gonna be like a testing phase to make sure I'm able to give y'all good quality because I don't want nobody to watch it and it be laggy and stuff. It's not gonna be fun for me or you. Okay, Coach, what happened to your stomach? Oh, this was from a car accident. Or you're talking about me gaining my abs. I don't know what you mean. I'm trying to lean out, baby. Lean bulk. Yo, what up? I'm doing great, Dean. How are you? Coach, how old were you when you started getting to fitness seriously? Okay, I was 6 years old. My dad had me start doing gymnastics when I was 6 years old. Cause in like Russia, you either do two things. But usually it's either hockey or gymnastics or sambo is like the I mean, or they call it football. But my dad was a gymnast, so he wanted me to do gymnastics. So he made me do when I was 6 years old, and that was funny. He like talked to my coach at the time, so I had gymnastics training 4 in the morning before I started elementary school, which is yeah, it was pretty hardcore. So I was 6 years old, and I did gymnastics till I was like I don't know 9, 10 years old, and then I quit because my parents got divorced, and I was making a lot of bad choices as a little kid. I don't even know why. So yeah, basically 6 years old. But then I did like soccer for a little bit or football, like the real thing. Then I did wrestling in high school. Then I stopped wrestling, and then I just got into video games. It became very overweight, very bad diet, and then after high school, I got into MMA training, which got me back in shape, which is really fun. Like doing fight training, like I said, it's amazing conditioning. And then joined the Marine Corps, and then after that, okay. How tall are you? 5'4". Yeah, I'm 5'4", guys. Six. I'm not 6'7", dude. 6'7" would be crazy height, bro. I'm 5'4", man. I'm nowhere near that tall. When y'all see me at one of the anime conventions, y'all see like, dude, he really is short. I'll be like, yeah, I told you. Imagine having daughters and how they see you as a man. Actually, I have. Older. I want to have like at least $3. I thought it would be like raising a family and having great, cool things would be like great. Okay. Okay. Dean, healthy diet, whole foods, omnivore diet is best no matter what fad diet they come up with. Raj, I also eat 2 bananas, sprouts, broccoli, sweet potato, carrot. Feels like eating too much along with protein intake mentioned before. Coach, did the 6'7" emote. What the advice for helping herniated disc heal? I don't have advice for that, Dean. You might have to see a physician for that, brother. To be real with you. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit shorter. Why? I've never heard anybody said that. You want to be like me, short, dark, and handsome? I'm already eating whole foods. It's not helping my back. Being tall has very low mobility. Huh, I never knew that. Okay.
Me and Coach are real close friends. I would be calling him Kratos. Thank you, man. I don't have the Kratos beard. I got a beard trim today. Coach, are you from Russia? Well, I'm from Belarus. So, but Kayla, you're right because in 1990, all that whole area was just Soviet Union. So like there wasn't Ukraine or Belarus. It was just all hammer and sickle. In 1991, a year after I was born, then it became like Belarus and a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm like half Russian, half Ukrainian. Okay. Old gaming. Hello, what's up? Dinner today was chicken, breast, boiled eggs, avocado, and banana. Cool, sounds good. Holy glazing self. I bump into shit a lot, but other than that, huh? Are you bilingual? Yes. No, because short guys got good build. I wish, man. Dude, when I was like 14, 15, I had no build, bro. I was like 110 pounds. And dude, I was trying everything to like gain mass, bro. I like was trying mass gainer. I had crazy amount of protein. I had like Synthet 6 like crazy. Nothing was working for me to gain mass. Like it was just, I don't know. Yeah, I've been noticing that most short guys are ripped. Dips can dip can be good workout for they build mass faster. Yeah, I wish that's to me. I mean, you'd build fat mass faster too if you work out 27 times a month. I think anybody would, to be real. You know, that's what made me like literally like start uh, gaining mass was like I said, supersetting, and instead of working out 3, 4 times a week, working out like 5, 6 days a week, and adding swimming too. Swimming was a big one. Christian Dam and muscle. I'm 187, 240 inches. How many? Wait, centimeters? 187 centimeters. Huh, that's interesting. 245. What's your diet? Diet's mostly chicken, rice, beans. After I get done streaming, I'm gonna have some pork loin and potatoes, baked potatoes that my mom made me. Most time it's like at least one Chipotle burrito, and then recently I've had like this is actually a real reason I haven't ate this a lot, but I've been eating a lot of ramen bowls, like at a restaurant called Minko Ramen House. The bowl's pretty big, and then I get an extra cup of rice and I put it in the ramen, and then I have like extra pork bit, and so they get like more protein. That bowl is with the extra rice and the extra pork, it ends up to being like maybe 1,300 calories because I was having some hydration problems and I was doing a little bit of research. So just because you're drinking water, the mistake I was doing, I was drinking a lot of water, but I didn't have enough electrolytes on it. So stuff like soups and broths were like are pretty good in sodium, help hydration. Otherwise, when you're drinking straight water and you're not having any electrolytes in it or any salt or lemon juice, I had to start putting lemon juice in my water. So I would actually retain it versus just peeing it out and taking like 15 bathroom breaks. It was just getting kind of annoying. I hate using the restroom like every 15, 20 minutes. It was very impractical. So my diet's ever changing. I mean, honestly, like I wouldn't really suggest the word diet. It was just like every person should have like 4 or 5 different options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you don't want to eat the same thing every day. I've done that before. It kind of sucks. It takes very tough discipline for y'all to eat chicken and rice every single day. I did before, or when I was broke, I had tuna and rice. It's not really fun or ideal, like as in like mentally health. Health actually, yes, but have different options for y'all. Okay. I don't even care about winning championships or beating people in competition. I just want to see people accomplish their goals. You're right, Reggie. Good. White rice is cleaner than brown rice. Brown rice has high level of toxins. You don't eat rice. I never eat brown rice. I actually don't like the way it tastes. I drink a gallon of water a day and 1 liter of Diet Coke. Cool. You know, I wasn't really a fan of Diet Coke. Like when I was used to be addicted to soda and I drink Mountain Dew. Then there was one point I actually like Dr. Pepper. When I was dating my ex girlfriend, she was really into Coke Zero, and she one time brought me a Dr. Pepper Zero. And dude, I tried one. And I was actually, wow, this tasted very good. But I'm not really into soda. Nah, dude, baked potatoes with beans are good. You're right, man. I agree. Potatoes good for cutting. So potatoes, what you call a very good carb source because potatoes have a lot of potassium. Okay, and they keep you full longer because of the protein. So I mean, I'm doing a lean bulk, not really a cut. Like I usually stay lean year round. Y'all can check my streams since November last year. I've been pretty lean. Okay. But because like I'm not a bodybuilder, I'll be straight up. I don't like do bulk and then cut. I usually stay lean year round. But I've just been experimenting with different things. Right now I'm on a new training program where it's like mostly building upper body physique and keeping your waist like small so you build like more lats so you have more of a V taper. Okay, just for the anime commissions and this I think it's pretty fun. Okay. But diet wise, I usually, like I said, I eat chicken, steak, beef. Tuna was a lot. I tried sardines. They didn't taste as good to me. Oysters, but mostly it was like the beef, like steak and chicken, honestly. But I recommend for whatever diet y'all are or meal plan, find out stuff you actually like eating. There's tons of different foods. I already went over y'all different streams y'all can eat. Everything from like turkey chili. You just gotta find foods that you like eating. They all stick with. It's not just like, hey, chicken and rice every single day. You can have variety. You can have different things, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying your food. You don't have to punish yourself. Because if someone told me like, "Hey, you got to eat this forever," most time I'd be like, "Dude, that sucks. That don't sound fun." You know. I vote arsenic every year. My name is arsenic. Arsenic gets you ripped. Baslamic white rice is excellent. Low amounts of arsenic. Okay, I don't need. Y'all are funny. Rack is a struggle to get daily calories if you eat all whole foods, hard calories. Can you give me some tips planning the competition stage? I'm 25, 6'2", 245 pounds, lean. I've been weightlifting since 14. What kind of tips you want? Are you trying to? Well, I'm not a bodybuilder, so I can't really give you bodybuilding tips. For cutting, because so I do have friends that did go to bodybuilding competitions. While they're on their cuts, they told me biggest one was a fasting cardio. Fasting cardio was big, part of their cuts, uh, and then probably if you're doing competitions, man, you probably have a bodybuilding coach. So that's the person I'll probably ask you for advice because I've never been on stage. I'm not a competition person, to be real. I'm a warrior. Okay, I'm not a bodybuilder. Yeah, I look good on my body, but I'm not a IBFF pro. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna bullshit you and say yeah I went on stage, things like that. I probably could go on stage. I'll just start posing. You know, But no, I've never been on stage to do any of those. So you probably, especially if you do compete, you probably have a competition coach. That's the person you'll probably tell you, give you more advice. Because I don't want to give you advice for competitions, which I'm not a competitor like that. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'd rather just be up and honest. Talk to your coach who's coaching you to win bodybuilding competitions. Me, I'm a life coach. I'm here to give you advice about life, things like that and stuff that works for me. But the friends that I did have that do bodybuilding competitions, when they're on their cut, they say fasting cardio is very important for them to lean out. That's the best advice I can give you. Okay. Julius, tell us more. Wish you had long health, success, and abundance. Not hating, just thought they came in mind. I spoke honestly is the key. Why do some people say axe instead of axe? I've been asked, can I axe you? Damn, I got bit by a brown recluse. Dude, brown recluse, you need to go to hospital, bro. You can die. Literally. Brown recluse is the one thing they taught us in the Marine Corps. Like, bro, you need a medic ASAP, bro. Go. I had a friend got bit by a brown recluse. You need to ASAP hit your. Why the salt, Reggie? How long do you sleep? Every night. Battle. I try to sleep at least like 6 hours. At least six. At least 6 to 7. I wasn't even trying to make that joke. You caught me. Okay, Coach. Can you do the archer pose again with your arms down? We'll do a little silly pose. 6 7, like 6 7. I wasn't even trying to do that. The archer pose. I think it's like shit. I think it's like this. Is it like this? Is this the archer pose? I think it's like. I don't know how to do it.
Archer pose. Like I said, I'm not a bodybuilder, so I've never done posing like that. Okay, but I think Archer pose is this way. It's like, no, that's the bow and arrow. It's something like that. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think Reggie did bodybuilding competitions. Okay, Reggie, those put others down got something going on with themselves. What are y'all talking about? Why the salt? Okay. Julius, tell us more. Wishing you long breath. Thank you, Julius. Damn, I just got bit by a remote goose. Arsenic Hall Show. Do me a favor, bro. Turn off the light and show them real abs. I know that the light helps. I used to be that guy. You're great shape, bro, but I understand lighting. Turn off the light. Well, what kind of lighting do you want? I mean, like, these are my abs, my friend. I don't know what kind of lighting you want me to be on. Here's all the lighting you can have. Every 2-3 seconds is how they get better or worse. Which abs do you want to see? Do you want to see these? So, unfortunately, lighting won't get you these. Julius, for you to get abs, you gotta start working at them, my friend. No amount of light is gonna make them magically appear. Unfortunately, yeah, gymnast, wrestling, soccer, swimming, Marine Corps, that will probably get you abs. Light, baby. So, okay, let's see. LOL, what's salt? What are you talking about? Coach, I didn't know you had a trampoline. Can you jump on that? Yes, I can, actually. What is your body fat? Probably around like 50%. See this? This is all fat. This is all fat and lighting. There you can tell. Yeah, trampoline's pretty funny. This isn't my trampoline. This is actually my mother's trampoline. She had a she had a this was hers before I showed up to take care of her and stuff. Okay. E93, that's all I do, bud. Okay. What's salt? Coach, I didn't know you have. Okay. Connor, nah, for real, please talk about upper chest workouts. Oh, Connor, okay, cool. So, upper chest workouts. If you don't have equipment, you could do a bunch like on a chair, actually. Okay, I'm not even making this up. So upper chest, I would basically like doing them this way, right? Okay. Me for upper chest, I do a lot of elbows in push-ups, right, instead of elbows out. Reason why I do elbows in is because when you lean forward, you do hit shoulders and triceps at the same time, right? So I do my chest workouts with a lot of elbows in. Biggest thing to grow upper chest, like I said, you have to do slow negatives, like 3 seconds. Like if I do incline chest, you will go down like 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 1, 2, 3, pause, 2. Okay. Second thing I also do for upper chest is, like I said, superset workouts. So another chest exercise, like even on the ground. If you subscribe and go on my channel, in the playlist section, I have chest workouts, ab workouts. So it'll be easier to categorize, so you don't have to scroll through a bunch of them. Also, recently I've been doing like a different training regime. I've been doing like a lot of handstand push-ups and exploding push-ups for chest. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Connor. Okay, let's see. How's your black toasty? I haven't started my backflip training. It's at the end of the month. Okay, you missed this earlier. I talked about on the stream that I already talked to the owner of a gymnastics coach. She told me I have to go at the end of, because they were busy doing like some kind of award section at the end of this month. So they were like a little bit busy. I couldn't join, but she said like at the end of this month, I'll be able to start going there, and then I have to start the waiver, and then I'll start the black backflip arc. So I'm pretty excited. Okay. Make you weak. Imagine being a wait. What are you talking about? E93. Imagine being a father. Now what, bro? Reggie, are you being negative toward other people in the chat? I'm gonna mute you.
Quit taking stuff personal. Quit being a crybaby. Nobody needs to cry around here. Not sure what you're right when I put you down. Do you do full rep range when doing chest exercises? I see Jesse Parkland does half reps and he has defined chest, not many full reps. Why is that? You'd assume full reps work more. No, no, no. So this, I guess this would be a pretty good question. The reason I do full reps is because you have more time under tension. So, for example, for hypertrophy, that means like your muscle gets maximized. You want the set to be about 45 seconds. Okay. So, if I do uh, a 4 second push up, right? So you go like 1, 2, 3, pause, one. That's 4 second push up. 10 of those will be 40 seconds. And then your optimal level for hypertrophy is about 40, 45 seconds. Okay. So so I would say the reason why for a full rep range would be less reps, and the tempo is very important. Okay, because that's what made me grow very very fast is supersetting and slowing down tempo. Because I used to do push-ups very very fast, like I could crank out 100 easy fast, but that wasn't really growing. Because doing reps fast does increase power, it does increase speed, increase explosion, and increases stamina. However, none of those words are mass. Okay, so even if I did 100 push-ups fast, right? If I do them not enough time under tension, it's not going to grow your mass. So to answer your question, this is actually a pretty good question. Is what I think I've always done full reps, never partial reps, because after a lot of research, the more time under tension, the more you grow. And that's actually the thing I've told other people. The slower you go, the more you grow. So if you do 10 push ups, 4 seconds each one, after 10, you're at 40 seconds. You're already almost at optimal maximum hypertrophy. But me, I superset everything. So I do another chest workout right afterwards. I superset all my workouts. So then, even if you did the first set of workout a little bit faster, or maybe you're not strong enough to do 10 slow push-ups, because 10 or 15 slow pushes is way different than doing push-ups fast. Okay, some people have different skill levels or strength levels. So if you do another kind of chest exercise afterwards, you combine them, you 100% hit your 45 seconds of maximum hypertrophy. So you maximize your gains without cheating yourself, even though your skill level may not be really high. So if you're a beginner, you can't really do that many push-ups, but you do 2 different sets of push-ups, you still grow your chest and strength, even though you're kind of new or you're a beginner, you're not as experienced as other people. That's why I recommend doing full rep ranges. But I never really heard bad things about half reps. Uh, some people do what works for them, to be real with y'all. So I think every person is different, but that's just me. I hope that answers your question. Okay. Bro, I am from India. Nice, cool, man. Hello. E93 Khmer. Stud. Thank you, Captain Jeff. Didn't feel loving. Being a father was to inspire responsibility. Coach, want to have some Chinese, want to have a Chinese accent? Say, I can't even pronounce that. Okay. How do you go from pike push-ups from handstand push-ups? What's the proper progression? Oh, um, hmm. Well, I mean, I do my handstand push-ups like on the wall, okay? Because I'm not my balance for like here, I'll show you. My balance for handstand push-ups, like just standing straight up, is not optimal yet. So I have to use a wall to do handstand push-ups. So I do my handstand push-ups like this. So you just basically find a wall. Okay, like tomorrow my set is I have to do handstand push-ups, 15 to 20 reps, then superset that with exploding push-ups, and then superset that with jump rope for 60 to 90 seconds. I mean, 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, so 2 days ago, my new training regime, each day is a little different. 2 days ago, the handstand push-ups, I had to do a slow negative. So like, because there's different kind of handstand push-ups. Like I said, from just this is me just from my current training. So right now, there's regular handstand push-up would be like this. So you go like 1, 2, 3. Now that's completely different than doing 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. So to answer your question, uh, pike push-ups, honestly, it's a little bit different than handstand push-ups. Like, especially if you use a wall, you can have your feet to balance, but the balance portion isn't going to take away from your strength gains. From the strength and technique. The balance will help, but the balance isn't going to magically give you the strength to do one. So to answer your question, I think pike push-ups. Um, for me, I don't know why I struggle a little bit more doing pike push-ups than handstand push-ups. To be real, but both are good shoulder exercises because I've seen people do pike push-ups differently, and I've seen people do pike push-ups where their arms are elbows in, and then their head hits the ground, and I've seen people do pike push-ups where their arms are kind of like their elbows are flared like 45 degrees. They do it that way. Me, I'm trying to get stronger for my shoulders, so I'm doing my pike push-ups like with my elbows in, and then go like that. So to answer your question, progression-wise, I think you're asking me like how the progression is from pike push-up to like standing handstand push-ups, which I haven't done yet. I'm doing like the wall handstand push-ups. Okay, hope that answers. Okay, let me see. See what questions I got. Okay, cool. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off the charger real quick. I see. All right, let's see. If you could find in your heart to forgive me, please do. Julius, wait, let me see. Can you show how to do a handstand push-ups on the wall? Sure. E93 Reggie, why don't you guys get married, have a baby, and live happily? All I see is you guys bickering here. Kind of cute, but definitely. That's pretty funny. 5'3" and no shirt. You're right. I am 5'3". I can't get taller, man. Hey, why don't you give something positive in the chat? At least teach me how to height max. Don't just talk shit and run away. Okay. Yes, I can show you how to do a handstand push-up. Okay. Oh, pike. Wait, pike to hands. Wait. Okay, wait. Can you show how to do a handstand push-up on the wall? God Almighty. Yes. Okay. All right. I'll answer both questions. So pretty easy. So whenever you go into the wall, all right. So you have your hand against the wall, right? The space between, like, when your arm is extended, right, and where your feet are, the space in between your wall and your feet is where your hands are gonna go, right? So it's pretty easy. So like this is where my hands are gonna be. Okay. On the pushing motion when you're on the wall, if your hands are straight up, right, they're gonna go like this, right? So basically, they're gonna go like this, straight down. Okay. So if you have your hand against the wall, remember your hands are going to go right here in between, right? So basically, you put your hands forward, and the other leg is going to kick all the way across and up. Make sure you keep your elbows straight. Okay, you don't have to lock in, hyperextend. Just, keep your arms straight, like you're in a push-up position. Okay, so wherever you're going to go, you see where your hands are going to go. You step forward, the other leg is going to kick all the way back like this. Boop. Right? And then when you're here, you slowly, if it depends if you're gonna do your handstand push-up fast, right? So you go fast, have your head touch the ground, barely, or your hair. If you're gonna go slow like negatives, you just go 1, 2, 3, pause, 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, pause, 2. Okay? And you're also gonna push with your elbows. So your elbows are gonna do it, you're pushing this way, right? So okay, I hope that answers your question. Somebody else asked how to do a pike push-up. Pike push-up what? Cool, Alberto. Peace, Keto. Love you, bro, too. I got to work late. Take care. All right, Julius. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, too, brother. Thanks. I'm going to try that now. Cool. Can you do a quick challenge? Yeah, for a donation. Let me see. Oh, I think someone... Here, I got to read the comments. I missed a couple. Bye-bye. Super Noble, bye-bye. Can you do a quick isometric challenge? What's the challenge? Positivity? All I hear. Yes. Can't see the video. Battlefish. Nothing better listening to someone who knows what they're talking about. Thank you, Battlefish. Hell. Reggie Lord, it says it's forbidding. Nothing wrong with two men loving one another. That is very wrong. What are you talking about, Reggie? Reggie, you're about to get muted. We don't need your personal life in here to make other people feel bad. And we only want positivity here. If you have a problem getting positive, you could always leave. I don't want no negative people here. At least the trolls are positive. At least the trolls that get in here are funny. You know, they give some comedy and stuff. So we'll go around. Okay. Can you show them how to do handstand push to the wall? Yeah, thanks a lot. Sorry. Mistyping. Yeah, I meant pike to handstand. Okay. All right, cool. Awesome. Cool. Sam, what's going on? Yo, I'm doing great. How are you? Coach sees through. Can you do quick Murgasana? A very exercise to test. I don't know what a Murgasana is. I've never heard of that before. You have to explain to me what that is. I have no idea what Murgasana is. I've never even heard of the word. You have to teach me. I'm not a know-it-all. I know a lot of stuff, but I'm not a know-it-all. So I like to learn from people, things like that. Okay. Dude, I'm positive so much. I share my life. That's weird. Should I tell? Well, you said you're gonna have to tell me what it is. Otherwise, how am I supposed to know? I'm not a mind reader. Okay. And people with the marriage comments aren't better. A bit toxic here. So I head out. Peace. It's cool, man. You can stay. I'm put Reggie in timeout. He's going in timeout for a while. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, my bad. Coach only does handstands on the wall now. He got traumatized doing handstands in the fire. Yeah. Dude, yes, it was scary. I did, man. That was not fun. I actually, that is a great example of what you should not do. Do not do handstands on a fireplace. Okay, do not. Okay. E, are you still here? Or did you leave? Do you fast? Not really, man. I mean, I don't really try to. I'm not against it because I think everybody should choose and find out what works for other people. Personally, me, I used to in the past at my dealership job, but it wasn't intentional. It was just we were so busy with customers, we just couldn't find time to eat. Okay. What's a that's fart? Panic. That's funny, man. Panic knife. Better than headstand. Yeah. Okay. I don't like bullies. I'm the first one to stand up. E. It's okay. Cool. If someone, I already put him in timeout. You're positive. Yeah. Hey, guys in the chat, if there's anybody y'all tell me I need to like mute, just tell me. You know, it's cool. We only want positivity here. You know, I don't want other people like put negativity or like in the chat. I want our community, our Super Saiyan Squad, to be positive and cool. Like hype each other up. Don't tear each other down. There's no point for no. There's enough negativity in the world. Well, I don't need to bring it here on my live stream. I'm here to lift y'all up, help you achieve your goals, be positive, and have fun to do it. Okay? If trolls are going to be negative, at least be funny. You know, like yesterday's comment was someone said that little trampoline is perfect for a little guy like me. That made me laugh so hard. I was getting abs just from laughing because that was funny as fuck. Sorry. So don't worry, he's blocked. Okay, cool. For 30 minutes. People will love it. Please do, you will love it. Well, Sandy, you still gotta explain to me. Like you told me, you said a word I can barely mispronounce. You gotta explain what the challenge is. I don't know what it is. You got please like you could type in the detail. Okay, I've only had 3 subscribers the whole stream, anyways. I'll have 3 people I did push-ups for. Loud Thunder was one of them. Okay. C. Rob, Reggie wasn't being a bully in my opinion. He was the bully. I'm leaving since you're blocking people. I'm not blocking people. I'm putting them in timeout. You could put people in timeout for like 20, 30 minutes. Okay. I put people in timeout. If one person is like starting to like argue with people, there's no need. You can leave if you want. I'm not keeping anybody here. Sir, I want a V shape. How I got it. How many grams of fat What's up? I'm doing great, Space Cowboy. How are you? Brother, are you gay? No, I'm sorry to disappoint you, my friend. No, I'm just single. Okay. How many grams of fat do you eat per day? Wait, grams. Wait, what was the question? Did I read that right? How many grams of fat? Brother, you should find a man. No. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. Toasty, LOL, that little trampoline. Dude, Toasty, if you were there yesterday, I gotta clip that. That made me laugh so hard. Because and what's funny, respect to that troll. Because I told the troll, hey, your troll jokes aren't funny, man. You need to come up with something original. You're not getting me a chuckle. And then he did the most respectful thing I could do. I wasn't even mad. He waited for like about 10, 15 minutes, came back with a funny joke, and bro, it was awesome. I said, dude, thank you for the comedy. I love funny trolls. Okay. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'm here to enjoy the stream. Absolutely. Yeah, you're here to enjoy. Cool. Man, please do Margasana challenge. Sandy, you gotta explain to me. You can't just keep repeating the same thing and tell me what to do and not explain you what it is. Okay, I'm not a mind reader. Okay. How many grams of fat do you eat per day? Oh, okay, cool. Grams of fat. So my training plan is very little. I think most is supposed to be about 70 grams of fat per day, like max. Okay, for max. For my current training plan on my lean bulk. Okay. Can you flex your biceps? You look great. Thank you, JM. Bam. My biceps are small. You see that? These are tiny. Just like my just like my trampoline. If you want tiny arms, what you need is a tiny trampoline to work in. Yeah, I love you guys. Y'all are so funny, man. I love the comedy you have. Okay, brother, why aren't you married? That's I already explained that. I thought I was gonna marry the last person I was with. Didn't work out, so now I'm single. Sorry. Okay. Oh, thanks. Is it appropriate for a man to be standing with his shirt off talking to your viewers? Yes, Nam is exactly right. The reason I'm shirtless is so y'all can see I'm exact proof and I'm not AI that you could build an anime physique at home even after a car accident. You know, with discipline, with adversity, with broken ribs before, not working out for 3 years. So, yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. How come you don't complain to iShowSpeed when he does it? Can you search it up and do it? No, Sandy, I'm not. I can't. When I'm streaming right now, if I get out of this window, it'll show all the viewers like technical difficulties, something like that. So it's not fun that way. No, sorry. You could go off your stream and search it up. Okay, you're expecting me to do a challenge that you won't even explain what it is. That's kind of not right. Okay, Coach, I'm trying to fast, but it's my first time. Any tips or recommendations? Uh, okay, so this is going to depend on the kind of fast you're doing. Certain fasts allow you to drink water. Some fasts allow you to have nothing the whole time. Um, it depends on the kind of fast you do. There's different kind of fasts. There's water fast. There's whatever. I've been told because I'm not really big into fasting is because I'm not super educated on it. I just simply haven't done as many as other people who've like got it down to a science. But I've been told, don't quote me on this, certain fast you could drink black coffee, which I think is great for energy and appetite suppressant. Okay. So black coffee, if your fast allows you to drink black coffee, you can ask other people in the chat as well if it's allowed for fasting. Like I said, I'm not super educated on fasting. So I would ask other people too, or maybe do a little bit of Google research as well. If black coffee is allowed to fast, but I've heard from the grapevine that is a great way to deal with fasting. Um, and water. Okay. So when you're hydrated and you have coffee, you have energy and you're hydrated, so it will suppress a lot of appetite and keep you going there. You will also, from all the research I've been told, fasting does give you a spike in energy too, which is pretty cool. So I think there's only nothing but benefits for you, man. Lift each other up. Yes, I agree. See, saying, do you see what that guy is doing? He's judging everybody's comments. That's what bullying is. Trunks physique. Thank you, man. I
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Y'all, please like and subscribe so uh, you can join with me on the anime commission I'm coming up. I got a couple in 2 months. I ordered my Gogeta outfit today, and I told y'all earlier in the stream I'm pretty happy because they messaged me back and emailed me. They texted and emailed saying, "Hey, we need your exact measurements for your chest, your waist, your hips, your weight, and your height." So, how many of y'all do you think they're laughing when I told them I'm 160 inches? Like I think 5'4" is like 160 inches. They're gonna be like this short guy. He's gonna be like the shortest Gogeta in the whole convention. They're like, "Are you sure you're gonna be Gogeta and not Gotenks?" My buddy even texted me that, dude. I couldn't even be like, dude, you're too short to be Gogeta. You could be Gotenks though. I was like, bro, I died laughing, man. I was like, dude. He hit me with a short saying joke. And dude, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, bro, I can't even be mad. That's pretty funny.
Why are you all eyes so close together, brother?
Oh, it's because I'm trying to read the chat. That's why.
I've been bulking for 8 months and eat 900 calories of food. 900 calories?
Are you serious? Like total or per meal? Okay, I need a chair for this one. Okay, let me get back to this. Let me read this correctly. Make sure I'm reading this. You say you eat 900 calories the whole day? There's no way. Okay. Have a good night, Coach. Love you too, bro. Bro, someone said exact opposite, and they said, "Why are your eyes so far from each other?" Huh? Toasty, I don't know. You too. Have a good night. Okay. Yeah, dude. Wait. Okay. Just final question, just to make sure. 900 calories the whole day, or are you doing 900 calories above maintenance? Okay, because 900 calories a whole day is like, dude, you're in a huge deficit, like huge, like not even funny. Okay, you wrong. How tall are you? Are your parents, bro? They're actually both taller than me. One's my mom's like 5'5", and my dad was like also 5'6". Okay, you wrong. You wrong. What? I eat a lot. No, dude, 900 calories is not a lot, bro. I think your numbers are mixed up. There's no. Okay, I'm not gonna say there's no way you're not eating 900 calories because most people could be misinforming or mistyping in the chat. So, Coach, make sure to clip that troll. I beg you. I will. I will guarantee. I will. You're wrong, so be quiet while you can. What am I wrong about? Like, I'm asking them a question, love. Oh, clean your ears, my friend. They said they put they're eating 900 calories a day, and I'm repeating what they said. How am I wrong when I'm repeating? How can you be shorter than your mom? Makes no sense. Dude, that's a great question, man. Yeah, if you know how to hype max, please tell me. Okay. I'm a female, and this is my account, lol, but thank you for judging my opinion. What are you talking about? T-Rob, are you talking to me or somebody else? Did I call you bro or man? I don't know what you mean. I don't know. Y'all are having your all internal conflicts. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Bros, the scar on your abs looks superhero-ish. Thank you, man, but no, it's from a car accident, brother. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Coach, wish me good luck. I'm going to play court. Going to the court to play basketball later. Well, all right, Toasty, I hope you dunk on somebody, man. Hit him with that game breaker, you know? Yes. 900 calories is not a lot. That's super low. Typically, people's like maintenance is about like 1,800 to 2,000. Hey, hello. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye bye. You know, Christmas is sleeping on the bed. On yours, yeah. Yeah, he's just no. He followed me. He followed me upstairs and he jumped on the bed. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Okay, I'll see you soon. I have a fruit bowl for you. Thank you. Okay, what pose am I gonna do for winning the shot, Coach? I'll do it for you. Do whatever pose you want. Mox, you got a girlfriend? No, I don't. Call me dear. Okay, dear.
Space Cowboy. Coach, would you ever consider getting surgery where they break your legs to make you taller? They have surgery for that? Are you serious? Dude, I never heard of that. Okay, so I heard that was from a movie called Gattaca. Gattaca, where he like had surgery where they broke their bones and to make the dude taller. But I honestly thought that was just a movie. I didn't think that was real.
It is real.
Hello, I'm busy.
I'm telling you, it is real.
Okay.
Because
I'll
when
talk to you
I
later.
broke my leg, I had you guys who had that thing.
Okay, thank you. Let them answer the questions.
Well, I'm serious. It is real. So
Okay.
you should have asked me first.
Bye. Yo, dude, I'm new at sports. How much need to lift 5Ks? I'd have to see. You mean, okay. Yeah, it's a real coach. Okay. Most people need 2,000, 2,500 calories a day. Yes, you're right. So that's maintenance. Okay. Yo, dude, I'm new at sports. How much do I need to lift? Coach, if you still want Chinese accent, please say. Who is she? That's my mother. So she came in and said hello. What's your BF? I don't have a boyfriend. I'm sorry. I'm trying to master 60 pounds easy bar curls at 5 by 554. Oh, easy bar curls are really fun. I used to superset those. I used to do easy bar curls, and then I would lay down the bench and superset those with skull crushers. So those are like, I love easy bar actually. Be careful. Okay. All right. I'm trying to read all these questions at once. Okay. Yo, I don't know what sport. Be careful. What do you mean? Be careful with what? I eat 3 bowls of eggs and rice. I'm probably reading that wrong. Yeah, sesame. I think you're definitely reading. There's no way. Well, I can't say there's no way because some people undereat or. You said you're bulking, but you're having 900 calories the whole day. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so I think there might be a disconnect with information, or maybe you typed something wrong. It just doesn't make sense at all in like any kind of human form. Most people eat 1,500, 2,000 calories normally. Okay, some people don't. Like women, a lot of women they eat very, very little, depending on their diet and their fitness regime. So I don't think you're. I don't know if you're male or female, but it doesn't seem like you're bulking, not having a 900 calorie total. And that doesn't seem right. Okay, so I think there's a disconnection with information. Coach, I mean by BF body fat. All right. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Ahmed. Because someone asked me earlier, do you have a GF? And I was like, that usually means girlfriend. Okay, I'm at a huge, as you could tell, I'm at 50% body fat. This is all fat, baby. 50. You wrong. Love, you just keep saying you're wrong the whole time. Like, and I'm not wrong. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, SMB or love speaking truth. What am I wrong about? I think it was more okay, cool. Yes. See, I knew it. And people are saying I'm wrong. See, people are saying I'm wrong. I told you there's a disconnect in information. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. I eat without researching. I thought not because the limit. No, you don't. Okay. How many push-ups in a row you do? Well, I don't really do max push-ups. Right now I'm doing a different training regime. Uh that's like it's incorporated like tomorrow is gonna be different. It's supposed to be like 15 to 20 handstand push-ups. Superset that with hey guys, guess who's here? Guess Christmas. Come here. Hey, say hi to the chat. Christmas, come here. You little crybaby. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. He was just here. Okay. Okay. So, to answer your question, I don't really count how many push-ups I do in a row. I don't really max out. I'm doing different kind of training regimes. Coach saying, I would date you if you were interested. Thank you, C-Rob. I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you didn't get offended with all the other stuff going on because I'm trying to read all the chats, guys, and please understand from my point of view, as people like type, it goes to the very bottom. So if I miss somebody wrote, I don't see it till like I read and scroll up. So I'm trying to like catch up. Okay. All right. Thank you, C-Rob. That makes me happy. You're wrong because there's more to it. More to what? You're not making sense. Yeah. Hey, 900 is the limit to survive for a few months. Well, I mean, that person, Sesame, said they think they eat more. So, like I said, I think there's a disconnect in information. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate you. Javid, I'm happy you are growing your channel pretty. The number of likes increased on each stream. Keep going. Thank you, Javid. I appreciate you too. I hope everybody likes and subscribes. Dude, I had 3 subscribers this whole time, bro. Nobody told me they subscribed besides 3 people. So I only did 3 push-ups. I mean, I only did like 5 push-ups, 3 people. My coach told me that information I was eating more, I swear. I think you probably misheard your coach because they probably told you be at a surplus of like 5 to 600. I don't think you only eat 900 a day because Sesame, I think you eat more than once a day. I'll be honest with you. Okay, Ahmed, do you think there is a routine that comes close to the intensity and difficulty of strenuous work such as construction work, for example? Yes, absolutely. I do agree because I've seen, I've done construction jobs before, and they're pretty physically demanding. Especially certain jobs where like you have to like break concrete with sledgehammers. You're exactly right. Yes, there like when I was in the Marine Corps, the first year was very physically demanding. We were like not just marching and stuff, but just we had a lot of like what's called working parties. So working parties that would task out Marines like, hey, go help this. So like my first year, I did a lot of like Habitat for Humanity where we helped like construct homes. That was pretty physical than a normal day-to-day basis. We had a constructing home was pretty physical, like everything from setting up the wood to putting the fiberglass in between the walls. So yes, Ahmed, you're exactly right. There certain jobs have a lot more physical labor and uh, endurance and stamina than other ones. Every job is different. Okay, Coach, you're skipping my. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, all right, cool. Let me see. Frequency muscle groups 1.5 2 times a week. Your opinion? At least twice a week. Okay. What were you? Okay, I'm trying to read. What were you talking about, huh, dummy? Are you talking about working out? There's more to it. You're talking about there's more to grow up. I think you lost your manhood. That makes no sense. I eat more. Yeah, cool. I guess I'm right. Thank you. Crob, you're dumb flat out. Okay. Coach, why do we call it quicksand when you sink slowly? That's a very good question. Guess who's back? Who's here? Christmas. Look, say hi to the chat. Come on. Say hello. Say hello to the chat, Christmas. Who's your cute little kitty? Who's your cute little kitty? You just want attention, don't you? Who's your cute little Christmas? Hey, say hi to the chat. Come on. I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy you a little Champa outfit, you little fatty. You're too fat to be beers, that's for sure. A little Champa. That's hilarious, guys. I'm totally gonna get him a Champa outfit, and then I'm gonna take him. Okay, Space. I need to. That cat's Yamcha. Space. That's funny. Perfect comment. Crob is a witch. Who's Crob? Okay. Jacob Paul. Thanksgiving for Christmas. Make sure you don't have any Chinese at your house, or your kitty will be in their noodles. Thank you. Do you eat or drink soup? Yes, I've had ramen actually a couple times. Almost every other day this week. Okay. Go to bed. No, I'm having fun talking with y'all. I don't want to go to bed. Okay. Anyway, I gotta read Space's comment I missed. Okay. Coach, you're skipping my questions. All right, let me see. Uh Space, where is it? Where is it? Coach, I still don't know the answer why it's called quicksand. Okay. I run Monday through Friday 4 miles a day, but I feel like I'm not losing weight, coach. I don't eat after 7 as well. Okay, Space Cowboy. So good question. All right, so this is actually a very, very good question, guys. All right, so I can talk about this from experience and about like 8 years of Marine Corps experience. Okay, so I'm a military experience on this. Okay, so in the Marine Corps, we would run at least like 3 to 5 times a week. All right, so and a lot of times the runs were very, very long distance. Some were like 5, 6 miles. Some were like 2, 3 miles. I even had a gunny one time. He would take us on freaking marathon Mondays because he was training for a marathon. So he's like, "Okay, Marines."
if I'm gonna do it, you're gonna come with me. So some Mondays we had to run 13 miles. Okay. After all that running, we still had Marines that were still overweight sometimes. Okay, so long distance running is not going to necessarily make you lose weight. Okay, because it's just not as effective versus other things, and I'll explain. So, Space Cowboy, I recommend if you're trying to lose weight, instead of doing long distance running, uh, you got to do what's called LIT, low intensity training. For example, incline walking, 15, 20 minutes, right, is going to do way more than running 4 miles. Okay, I'll be straight up with you. Uh, I'm more ripped and in shape. Well, I wouldn't say in shape. I'm more ripped than I was in the Marine Corps and more bigger, even though I ran way more. I do jogging now after workouts, like maybe 15, 20 minutes max, just a light jog. I don't do long distance running anymore because after my car accident, my knee isn't 100% as it was before. Okay, so, anyways, back to the question at hand. So, long distance running, I do not suggest if you're trying to lose weight. There's other alternatives. For example, jogging or jump rope. Jump rope, like 10 to 15 minutes at a slow pace, will get you amazing results. Jump rope is great because it's a full body exercise. Okay, you do the shoulders, abs, and legs. Okay, at a slow pace. For you skip pace cowboy, I recommend either Stairmaster will help you lose a lot of fat and weight, but you have to do it at a slow pace for 15 to 20 minutes max. That's it. Because if you go over 20 minutes, your heart rate is going to go above the fat burning zone. Your heart rate fat burning zone is 145 to 125 beats per minute. Okay, if you go above 15, 20 minutes, then your heart rate is going to go out of that fat burning zone. So if you're trying to lose fat, do light jogging 15 to 20 minutes at a conversation pace, or do incline walking 15, 20 minutes, conversation pace, or Stairmaster, light 15, 20 minutes, or swimming 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, swimming I actually recommend better than all of the above, or jump rope. Okay, swimming, reason why, because it's low impact, you could do it every day, you'll use way more body parts, and it's very good as a what I call a muscle definer. Swimming is great for you to improve your physique and to burn calories without putting too much strain on your body. So, unfortunately, I would love to tell you long distance running will help you with losing weight, but that's simply not the case. Okay, it won't really, because after 3 4 miles after 3 miles considered long distance running because you're getting into like 5K mile running, which is I think about like what 3.2K miles, something like that, 5K, 3.2, 3.5, something like that. Okay, so you're gonna have to change your workouts, either swimming, jump rope, okay, at a slow pace, right, or Stairmaster. Okay, that will give you way more results than long distance running. Okay, I'm done talking on that. All right, cool. And man says, when I've died, I brought it alive. Those people have created when he was nothing. Our chapter, Mary and Mary. Okay, wrong. That is not how to burn fat. Love, you can literally Google. You burn fat when your heart rate is 145 to 125 beats per minute. You just say wrong, but okay, prove me wrong. Educate us. How do you burn fat? Let the troll educate us. Love the Stairmasters. Yeah, Stairmaster is very good. Okay, because you're. No, seriously. Some see Rob. Some Stairmasters have literally a fat burner button. Dude, that makes you look like you jumped in the pool. Literally, it's brutal. Okay, so hard. This is the book which okay. I'm trying to see. Besides people told I'm wrong, I know 100% I'm right. Literally, I did all the above: Stairmaster, swimming, you know, uh, running. I probably ran more miles than Love did, especially in the Marine Corps. Awesome. I got you, Space Cowboy, for sure. But I really recommend instead of long distance running, do jump rope. Jump rope is amazing. Fight conditioning, and cardio and like fight training is really really great. Honestly.
Well, you can't prove it. I mean, I'm telling you facts. Your heart rate from 145 to 125 beats per minute, that's called the fat burning zone. You can't prove me wrong because it's fact. I talk facts, not opinions. Don't they crop? She will cast a spell on you. I know these. What are y'all talking about? Hello. Okay, there are many people around me who eat much less than me and exercise very hard, yet they don't lose weight. Some of them are slightly overweight. I, on the other hand, am the opposite. Why? So different people. Oh, well, okay, wait. Let me read that second time. There are many people around me who eat much less and exercise very hard. Yes, they don't lose weight. Well, yes, because when you don't eat a lot, it slows down your metabolism. You can actually gain weight. It hurts your hormonal balance. So starving yourself can literally make you bloat up. Okay, so that makes sense. If to lose weight, you're not supposed to starve yourself. Is you choose different kind of meals and you have to exercise. Okay, punishing yourself is not the way to lose weight. You know, like I have a pretty good physique. No way. There hasn't been a single day I starved myself in the past like 20 some years. There's no, because I don't want to. Nobody wants to do that. You know what I recommend it. Okay. Hello, Zane. I'm doing great. How are you, buddy? You have to remind me. I think you're the only Zane. You said you did MMA before. Yeah, Rob, I did. I before I joined the Marine Corps, I did MMA for about 2 years. It was here in South Carolina. We had an MMA gym. It was called It used to be a Gracie Barra gym, but then it changed to a 10th Planet gym, and then that changed to an MMA gym. So it was pretty weird. Like I joined there where you were learning like rubber guard and stuff. It was pretty different for like the first kind of jiu-jitsu I was learning. But then it changed to MMA gym. It was like called Stronghold. So I had like a couple amateur fights. But yeah, the conditioning for MMA was amazing. Like just sparring, hitting the bag, jump rope, tire flipping. It was insane conditioning. Okay. Zane, you got to remind me about you, my friend. I subscribe. Okay, cool, Zane. I got you. If you subscribe, I got your push-ups, my friend. Let's do it, baby. For every new subscriber, we got push-ups. All right, and I can read the comments because I'm missing. Christmas, are you gonna do some push-ups? Huh? I guess that's a no. You little little chompa. Oh, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the sub. 5. Awesome. Cool. All right. Let's see. Cool. Not Gen Z. I'm the one who told you I have an art channel. I told you like DBZ, JJ Case. Oh, okay, cool, nice. I didn't get a chance to check it out. That's awesome. Okay. Dang. You have to remind me, man. I'm a little bit tired. I've been streaming for over 2 hours and I'm out of coffee. Using that muscle for efficiency, I see. Thank you. Coach, the stream camping is so fun. So many people. That does. At least I love like the. At least the funny trolls. If you're gonna troll, I'm cool. I love good troll, but at least be funny. Give me like some comedy. Don't just be like boring. And don't spam the chat. And the sun is green. What up, Saint? I'm doing great, Fighting. How are you? That's a cool name, Fighting Irish. Doing a great job. Thank you, Reggie. Appreciate you. Kids. Are you practicing intermittent fasting? No, I'm not actually. I'm definitely not. I'm eating at least twice a day. Okay, after the stream, I gotta eat my last meal before I go to bed. Okay, I got some pork loin and some baked potatoes to eat. Okay. Random question: which generation has the best drip? Uh, hmm. You know what? That is a good question. So I think I don't know. So I think every generation has different kind of style. Okay, like y'all, if y'all ever see the movie Austin Powers, where they had like like Foxy Cleopatra, they had like different kind of style of wearing clothes there. And then if y'all ever see Peaky Blinders, those are different. Like suits have also really cool style. So I like every genre, or I guess every generation has very cool, unique styles. And styles are different because there's certain styles for artists, certain styles for celebrities, certain styles for rappers, certain styles for fighters.
and sports athletes. So I think a lot of people have different kind of styles. So that's what's cool. You can always make up your own style too. So style is ever changing. So I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I like the suit area. I love it like the Peaky Blinders. I think is pretty cool.
Okay, let me see. Listen, how you sound. Can you long running guess does not burn fat? This it doesn't.
Long distance running burns calories, doesn't burn fat. Get your facts right, troll.
Stylist. Guess what? I turned 12 tomorrow. Oh, congratulations, Zane. Happy birthday. Player, you're not getting a job. Great job. The short king flex. I might be vertically challenged, but you need a ladder.
Now that's funny.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, happy early birthday. I would make you some coffee.
I need a little coffee.
Definitely. Okay. Let's see. Coach. Love those movies. Thanks. My channel was getting too popular. Can't use my real name anymore. I understand. You got to be a little low key. Love those movies. You doing it wrong. I was doing push-up, exploding push-ups wrong. Unk. What's up, mister? How are you? My calf was hurting the day we did mountain incline.
You definitely got to do some stretching, my friend. Do some hamstring stretching. Uh, if your calves are hurting, it could also be your tendon and like the back of your ankle. So definitely do some calf stretching, man. Calf stretching is very important. It's very very important. Okay.
I know I have some pretty big calves. I subscribed yesterday, but you didn't notice, so you do the push-ups. There's gotta be at least pushing out. Consider
Jacob, I'm sorry, bro. I apologize for that. I missed your comment, and it's not I didn't notice. You got to tell me. All right. You know what, Jacob? I'll knock out. I'll knock some push-ups for you. I'm gonna give you some handstand push-ups. And Love is gonna probably say I do them wrong, anyways. Little love troll. Okay. So I apologize for that. You know I'm not gonna skip on my push-ups to a subscriber. Come on, you should know me by now. All right. So I'm gonna give you some handstand push-ups. Let's do it, baby. All right. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, you said 6, didn't you? Huh? Okay, 6. And one more for me, 7. Thank you for the sub, my friend.
Thankfully, the crybaby.
Y'all are roasting each other more. Crybaby. That's my term. I said crybaby. I think Lil Wayne said that in a song about being a crybaby.
All right. What are we watching? Hello, big baby. How are you? Haywood Jablomi. What does that mean? Oh, I read that. Want to know something? One of my channel, I have this posted, but I'm working on a mural of an elephant, and the canvas I'm working on is over 4 feet tall. Dang, that's pretty tall.
Well, make some videos of like doing it before, during, and after, so people can see your journey of you making the canvas, man. That's pretty canvas because that takes not just a lot of skill, but a lot of like preparation, especially probably with the equipment and the paint or whatever you're using to make the mural. I'm not a mural expert at all, but I think that's pretty cool you're doing that. So keep at it, man. If you're doing your passion, do it. You know, I hope you succeed and make it look awesome. Just gotta pump the phone on charger real quick. Why is the Canva the same height as Coach? Canva. Okay. Zane, he's our. Oh, we support him. Yeah, absolutely. No, you don't do stretches. I asked my doctor. He said you air, sir. Your doctor told you not to stretch. You need it. Who are you talking to, Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper must have told you don't stretch. Like this troll is hilarious. I'm sorry. Every single sport or every physical exercise, guess what they tell you? Raise your hand if you know. Every single sport out there, every single physical exercise you ever do that's ever been in history, guess what you do in those sports? You stretch. Unless
You're talking to Dr. Hey, coach, if tomato is a fruit, is ketchup a smoothie?
No, it's not. Because ketchup is a bunch of sugar added to tomato. Okay. So I don't think you add a lot of sugar to tomatoes anyways.
Okay. I'm in my bed and my calves hurt as fuck.
Sesame, you got to do some stretching, man. What you can do for some good calf stretches, I know some pretty good ones. I'll give you some advice. Okay. Understand. So you're also, in case, make sure you're not cramping. You're gonna need to eat something with potassium. You're gonna need to eat something like bananas or potatoes. Otherwise, especially if your calves hurt, like I said, pound your water, eat potatoes. Man, my accent's coming out. Eat potatoes. Eat bananas. Okay, so you'll prevent the cramping, and you can do a lot of good calf stretches, like when you get in the push-up position and you put the other foot on top, and then you slowly go backwards and keep your legs straight. That's a good calf stretch. If you don't feel it in your calves and you feel it in your hamstrings, another good thing you could do, you could put your foot like against something, like this, like example against the wall, and you lean forward slowly. That'll stretch your calf too. Okay, but yeah, definitely stretch out. Stretching will help you with regeneration and recovery. It's very important. Definitely. Wrong. That's 100% facts. Okay, unless you're talking to Dr. Pepper.
Shut up, but there will be trouble.
From who? I know you don't meal prep. You talk to Dr. Pepper.
Thank you, coach. I got you, man. Yeah, I'm only here to help you. Pre workout didn't hit, but the gravity did. Definitely can. What's the best kind of cardio to do in addition to lifting, not as the main thing, while cutting fat, trying to keep and gain muscle? Oh, good question, Chaos.
So you want to do is called LIT, low intensity training. So you have to have your protein intake, make sure it's high so you keep your muscle while you're cutting, right? It's amazing cardio, right? Okay, and a lot of times I even call it. It will go great with your muscle building weightlifting because swimming is what I call a sculptor. So if you're trying to sculpt your muscles to be very good, it won't take away. But you have to be very careful. If you do swimming, you can't do sprints. No sprinting. Okay, you just want to do slow, controlled. It's gonna be like kind of like fun cardio's way. So swimming is a good way for cardio. That's very low impact. Another one I recommend is slow stairmaster, very slow. Okay, like a slow way for only 15-20 minutes. The cardio you're gonna do, especially your cutting, is not gonna be hours long, right? And it's also another way is fasting cardio. Fasting cardio, you do cardio before breakfast in the morning. That's what my bodybuilder friends do. They say when they cut, they do fasting cardio. Okay, so jump rope is another good way. It's a great way to lean, pretty fun. So we covered swimming, stairmaster, jump rope, or incline walking. Those are good ways to preserve muscles. No, nothing long distance, nothing super long. All those exercises I just mentioned, swimming, jump rope, or jogging or stairmaster, only 15 to 20 minutes max. Anything above that, then that possibly can go into your muscle burning versus fat burning. Because like I said, once you give above 145 beats per minute, you start burning calories, not burning fat. So you want to burn fat, not muscle.
Okay. Are you going to collab with anyone?
Probably when I get famous,
Possibly. As long as the sport doesn't become an idol. Yes. Man has been given all to decide outcome of his life. Yes. Okay. What? Okay, I'm just gonna put that person in timeout.
that troll is going in timeout.
This is just annoying. Okay. I want people to get good advice. 15, 20 minutes at a time. Can you repeat this multiple times a day?
No, no, no. You only do cardio one time. You don't need to do cardio multiple times. Okay. Typically, if you're trying to preserve your muscle, right? You're supposed to space out. Well, okay, not supposed to. I do things mine a little differently because I'm on a kind of different training plan. So if you do cardio and strength training, usually you want to have them spaced out by 4 hour increments. That's if you do cardio first, right? And then you do muscle building later. Reason why? Now, if there's flip flop, um, you want to usually, because especially I don't know how that person's doing their training regimen. If they're cutting and they're trying to maybe prepare for a show, they're definitely going to space them out by 4 hours because they don't want the cardio energy to inflict on their muscle training or strength training. They don't want to basically deplete themselves and not have the strength to complete the strength workout. Okay, so you don't need it. Sorry, coach, I left and have to ask again. Ask him again. What? Okay, elbow. Huh. It says not appeared. Connect. Keep trying Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. You play American rugby? No, I haven't actually. No. But no, if you're doing cardio, you don't need Jacob. You don't need to repeat it multiple times a day. You should only do cardio like one time a day. Is there unless you're trying to like? I mean, depends on your training regime. Like if you do MMA training, like for example, doing jujitsu can be considered cardio. Doing uh, boxing can be considered cardio as well. Doing wrestling could be considered cardio because it's a lot of movement and stuff. So it depends on the kind of training thing. If you're trying to build muscle, you don't need to do cardio multiple times a day, unless you're trying to increase your cardio. But if you do, you need to make sure you have your calories to offset the extra cardio you're doing. Okay. Sorry, coach, you left, but okay. Let me see. Let me see. It's timed out. 86K seconds. LOL. What up, Akashi? Okay, let's see. Are you going to collect wrong? What? For real? Boxing best full body workout. Yeah, boxing is amazing. Calf raises aren't going to get you closer to the top, near the top shelf, man. Coach, my front shoulder hurts when I do scalp pull-ups. Am I stiff for weak? No, actually, mine hurts too, bro. For Javid, what after I fell and hurt my shoulder, you're not the only one. I'm glad you saw your comment. Sometimes when I hang on the pull-up bar, it hurts my shoulder too. So what worked for me and changed for me, I had to find pull-up bars where the grip is neutral grip. Okay, because you have different kind of shoulder activation having your hands this way than this way. So and this was me testing stuff pretty recently, like 2 weeks ago. Um, I was doing pull ups and like doing them this way hurt for me. So I had to find one like a pull up thing at the gym where the grip was neutral grip. Okay, that put a lot more ease on my shoulder because just me hanging on the bar was like really painful, and I wasn't doing anything. Like I couldn't do leg raises. I couldn't do nothing. It was just really painful. So the type of grip you have on the pull up bar you're using is going to affect how your shoulder feels. So I'm just giving you my personal advice. For my shoulder injury after I fell, I have to find stuff with neutral grip. Okay, so maybe that'll work for you too. I'd try to recommend because, or possibly you might have to switch to underhand grip. Okay, underhand grip you can still hit your lats, and you actually will get a good bicep workout too. So you're gonna have to experiment to see which kind of grip takes pain off your shoulder. Now you gotta be very careful with this too. You can't jerk or do any kind of crazy movement, especially if you're injured. Okay, so be careful with that. To be real. Okay. Wait, did I answer your question, Javid? It feels peaceful that the correction. Most of y'all are always like having fun and peaceful, you know. But I hope I answered your question. Okay. Cool. All right, guys, I gotta wrap it up. Thank you for everybody who's been with me on the stream. I love talking to most of you, except the trolls I had to kick out. It was pretty funny. I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna try to stream every single day this week. Okay. I miss y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. I gotta go get some food. Make sure you drink your water. You know. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for taking the time to spend time with me. You know, I consider y'all, part of the Super Saiyan squad. Uh, Yeah, that's basically all I had to say. Drink your water. Get some good rest. Get some good sleep. If you're gonna train, be careful. Don't hurt yourself so you could train another day. Hit your core. Hit your abs. Uh, and eat healthy and clean so you can feel better. You know, I'm gonna enjoy talking to y'all soon. I'm gonna start the live again tomorrow, same time, maybe a little bit earlier. And hopefully, that's basically it. I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah, love you guys. Hope y'all have a fantastic day.